Told in history was what she said. That's what Sean Carter done to me. When she dropped that line, she shook the whole room. Jack goes up like boom, 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 boom. Receipts rolled in, comments went insane. Everybody knew Jackie was playing games. But when the truth hit back and the heat got near, she said it wasn't. Blame the AI. She screamed for the world to see. That's what Sean Carter done to me. She lied to me. She lied to you. But the lie stops here. And we got the proof. She tried to twist the story. On the live stream screen. Wasn't buying that fantasy. They said, Jackie girl, take accountability. No glitch, no code, no digital ghost. Just
where they at? Where's all the people at that was? Let's have this conversation, YouTube, because I got other stuff to move forward with. Let's have this conversation. Where's all the people that said they wanted to get on the panel and have this discussion? Let's have this discussion. Let's air it all out. I got an event going on today, so let's air it all out right now. I got 3 hours, 2 hours, something like that. Where are they at? Can y'all hear me? Somebody put a 1 on the YouTube screen if you can hear me. Somebody put a 1. Over on YouTube, can you hear me? I know y'all can hear me on TikTok, but I'm trying to see if YouTube hear me. Can y'all hear me on YouTube? All these people over there, they like ducking the truth. They like hiding in the dark, like making up little lies, trying to say that, oh, I was ungrateful for $10. No. The person was trying to make it seem like, and then y'all made it seem like it was a donation. That's the crazy part, is y'all made it seem like the $10 was a donation. You remember, I went to their house with beads, right? Bracelets that I gave them, right? So she was saying like, oh, my mom wanted to know, blah, 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 blah. She was going to pay you for the bracelets and stuff, and you left some crystals here, and we was going to give you money for the crystals and the bracelets that you left here. It wasn't no donation. It wasn't no damn, oh, this. This is why I say y'all come on YouTube and y'all put this front on YouTube like, oh, I could barely take care of myself. And then when somebody sends you the money back and say, no, here, take care of yourself. Like if you saying you could barely take care of yourself and you send me money, I'm going to send it back to you. Because if you could barely take care of yourself, take care of yourself. If you got a kid and your mom, all of that stuff, here, take care of yourself. Don't send me no money if you can't even take care of yourself. That's why it's called a donation. You don't donate stuff that you need. You donate it because you had it extra. It was a little bit extra. Here you go. That's a donation. You can't tell somebody that you're paying for some bracelets and crystals and then say that goes to a donation too. That's why I say y'all are confused over here. Y'all making up these stories as y'all go along. And that's why we need to have this open panel discussion, because it's not making sense. All of y'all want to hide and throw shade and try to say this and try to make it be like, oh yeah, we destroyed what you was building a year ago. We destroyed what you was building a year ago. How? If we still out here in the physical building it, if we still growing in other places building it, and then my question is, how did y'all get attached to this? Where did y'all come from? So come on up on the panel and tell me your origins. How did you get involved in this YouTube stuff? How did you get involved with my Discord? How did you go about getting involved with any of this? Tell me how you came into the picture and why you so determined to do what you do. Tell me how you came into the picture. None of y'all cannot explain that. None of y'all cannot explain this personal attack that y'all are doing. None of y'all can explain that. Not Snoopy, not Brandy. Nobody can explain when did it become personal. Why did Brandy have her husband call my phone to record it to take it on Magi's? When did all of this become personal? And when did y'all start? Oh, he's the problem. He's the problem. He's the problem. When? None of y'all really want to talk about that. But all of y'all want to keep on doing this to make content. All of y'all want to keep on doing this to make content. Let's talk about it. The panel's open. Let's talk about it. Let's see what excuse they make up now. They're in the bushes any other time. When I get on at 7 o'clock in the morning, they popping out. But now that I opened up the panel and opened up the space, let's see who pop up. Pop out. Y'all pop up any other time, and now y'all don't want to pop out. We'll wait.
Said the wires got crossed somehow. In the algorithm, when the heat came, she cried. To me, till the truth was, and she changed. She had everyone lost in that last street. When she said it wasn't crazy, but it was true. But the real question is, who the hell is trouble? Yeah, when the stakes got steep and the biggest lie jacket would else is when she said, that's what Sean
What's going on? No, I'm trying to clear up some stuff that's going on YouTube, you know, so I'm trying to open up the panel to let them come in on YouTube to talk and discuss whatever it is. Apparently, a lot of people have created a lot of bullshit around me and my image or name, whatever you want to call it. And none of it really has nothing to do with me. It's not directed to me. All of them is talking about what the next person did and this person did, and they're trying to attach it to me, which is very weird. So I'm trying to get them like, come on out the woodworks. Come on out the woodworks. Let's have this discussion. Let's talk about it. Y'all sitting there attaching yourself to a situation and then make it seem like y'all exposing somebody when we've been nothing but transparent from the beginning. We never hid anything. We never, you know, all the stuff that they acting like. I was doing stuff in the real world. You can't. Snoopy was in my live. Y'all literally heard me say I had to go drive somewhere. And then soon as I say I got to go drive somewhere, Snoopy goes live. Think about that. If I was just live and I say that I got to go drive somewhere, right? That means I got to take care of stuff in the real world, right? And Snoopy's in here. So she hears me say that I got to go drive to this church to go pick up something. And then she goes live while I'm busy in the real world. And then make it seem like I'm ducking her when she literally was in my live. I said I was about to drive somewhere. So you go live when you know that I'm busy driving somewhere and then make it seem like I didn't pop up in your live. When you got it on subscribe only. Literally someone have to subscribe to her page just to type something in the comment section. Y'all are fucking ridiculous. Y'all really don't want to have the conversation. You just want to bring traction to Snoopy's page. You really don't want to get to the bottom of it. You just want people to come over to Snoopy's page. Y'all not making no sense. She was just in my live. Y'all literally heard me say, I got to go somewhere. And then she go live and y'all make it seem like, oh, why didn't you pop up? Because I'm busy in the real fucking world. Duh. Literally, y'all already know that I got an event going on at the camp. Y'all already know that I had an event coming up this weekend. I fucking posted it everywhere. So now y'all want to try to host these lives and shit when y'all know that I'm busy in the physical fucking world. But none of y'all want to pop up now that I open the panel, right? None of y'all want to pop up now that I got the panel open, right? Where's the receipts at? Let's go with that. We can open up the Discord right now. Look, all the little monsters coming out the woodwork. Archangel, the one who was threatening women sitting in his living room with an axe. Get your ass up out of here. Why would I respond to you? Golden and Magi already tried to get me to battle with you way back two years ago. This is how you know they repeat the same thing over here. This is how you know they repeat the same thing. Because if you go back to Golden messages on WhatsApp, she been trying to bring up Arch Michael, talking about something needs to be done about him. He's threatening women sitting in his living room with an axe, blah, 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 blah. Oh, and now this person pops up in the chat. Come on, man. Y'all are ridiculous with this. Let's bring up receipts. Let's go back to the petty pocket. Let's go back to the old Discord where all of y'all was seemingly playing the game. All of y'all are connected through this old Discord. You're building content from the fact that you attach yourself to this old Discord. That's what y'all building content off of. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. And now that the panel is opened up, none of them popping up. But when I go live from my phone, they all want to pop up, act like they want to have the discussion. But when I go live from my PC and they can pop up on the panel, now none of them want to pop up. That's why I keep on saying, y'all are the ones playing this game. Nobody else. Nobody else is playing this game. Y'all try to wait until I was busy doing something and then try to go live and be like, pop up, Ralph, pop up. Where you at, Ralph? Pop up. Knowing fuck well I just had to go somewhere. Weird ass shit like that. Weird ass shit like that. Everybody that said that they didn't want nothing to do with the YouTube shit, right? Let's go back. Vantisa, all of these people that was in the Discord. This is the old Discord. All of these people that was in the Discord, right? When you go back up, when you scroll back up and you get to Imani, right? When you get to Imani, right? These are all the back messages that Imani was having, right? All these back messages. C. Francisco, right? These are all the people that she was connected to, all the people that she was having back conversations with, right? And then posting it. But she says she don't want nothing to do with the YouTube stuff. She don't want nothing to do with the YouTube stuff, but all they kept bringing me was YouTube stuff, right? Planting it in the Discord, recording messages.
I've also looked into doing a freelance visa here in Dubai so I can work for myself. And I also had a meeting with a gentleman from India on how to be a business coach. So I'm just going to be focusing on things like you said, education, professional development.
What's going on with you?
Changing
lanes. What's going on with you?
Mental health or not right now?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm just trying to get. Hold on, I'm trying to pause this. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of some YouTube stuff that's going on. Apparently, a bunch of people wanted to put me in some circle cluster of bullshit. And now that I'm trying to get to the bottom of it, all of them want to keep on ducking, but making content on their page, right? So really the object is to just tear my character down and try to tear me down and so on and so forth. Because now that I opened up the panel, none of them want to pop up for the panel, but all of them want to keep on doing lives, talking about me, trying to tear me down. I left the bullshit alone a whole year ago. I just popped back up on YouTube and got monetized, and now all of them want to try to be like, oh, he's this, oh, he's that, oh, he's this, oh, he's that. Don't support him. He's this. And now that I'm like, all right, let's open up a panel and whatever your problem is, let's get to the bottom of it. All these people from the UK, all these people from Ireland, all these people from all these other different continents seems to have a problem with a black person doing a homestead or trying to, educate people. and they want to try to make it seem like this and make it seem like that. But then when I say, okay, let's hold the discussion and open up the panel, none of them want to pop up. None of them want to type in the comment section now, right? But if I go live from my phone and start talking about the homestead, start trying to talk about the growth and development that we're doing, start trying to promote and get people to come out, all of them want to come in there and put negative shit in the comment section. But when I say, okay, let's open up this panel and let's talk about it, none of them want to pop out now. Do you get what I'm saying? That mean they're doing this for content. That mean they're doing this for content, but they keep on trying to make it seem like it's a moral compass behind it. When I say let's sit down and have this conversation, all of them want to try to make it seem like they're the one with this moral compass and so on and so forth, but they don't want to have the discussion. Doesn't that sound like somebody's building a page? If you sitting there saying, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you sitting there saying, oh, we can have this discussion, but then I'm telling my chat, I'm about to leave. I got to go run out real quick. You wait until you know that I'm about to run out, and then you go live while I'm out. While I'm in my car driving, taking care of stuff in the physical world, you say, boom, now's the perfect time to go live. And you go live and you act like you're calling me out on your live, knowing damn well I can't come up there because I'm driving, right? So then you hurry up and go live while I'm gone and be like, come up. Where you at? Where you at? When you was just in my live and seeing that I was going somewhere. I just ended my live about 2 hours ago saying that I had to go somewhere to pick up some stuff, and then they went live. And now that I'm back and I go live and I drop the thing for them to join the panel, now they act like they not watching. All of them act like they not watching now. All of them in the bushes now. Do you get what I'm saying? They watching, but now all of them want to hide in the bushes. All of them want to act like, oh, now that the panel is open, now that they could come up and have a discussion, now they all just want to watch. Does that make sense? And they keep on saying that I'm the one that's operating falsely. When the people on TikTok, listen, we've been having panels for how many days? How many discussions have we been having over here? Right, like a room full of people. Exactly. But now that you see, like, I'm trying to get them to let's figure out what's going on. If y'all want to get to the bottom of it, I left this alone a whole eight months, a year and some change ago. I literally just been focusing on TikTok. Now I go back to YouTube. They want to try to bring up all of the bullshit that I left alone excess amount of months ago, trying to tell me that since this person was doing this person was doing that. If I left it alone, why am I paying attention to what this person doing or that person doing? It's just like when Golden was sending me messages of this person and that person. I was ignoring that shit. Oh, go watch this live or that live. I was ignoring that shit. I didn't want nothing to do with the drama. They keep on trying to pull me back into YouTube drama so they can try to tarnish my name, reputation, image, so on and so forth. That's all they keep on trying to do. Pull me back into YouTube drama to try to tarnish my name, reputation, but they don't want to have the discussion with me. They don't want to have the discussion, but they keep on acting like they want to have the discussion. But then guess what they're going to say? I'm only going to have the discussion if you do it on my page. So that means you're trying to pull content. That means you're trying to get content over there. You don't want to have the discussion in the Discord where it's on nobody's page, but you want to have the discussion on your page. You tell me you want to have this discussion, I open up the panel, nobody shows up to an open panel. Make it make sense. That means they don't want to have the discussion. They want the content. They want the content. Where you at, Snoopy? Where you got? You got to get your group together. You got to try to get a group together. Now Vantisa pops up. Why would Vantisa pop up if she has nothing to do with it?
Am I on stage? Why would I have
Yes, you are
anything?
on stage.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you for letting me up. Please tell me, what were the indicators that you have that I am tied in with this? Please give me a clear, concise of what would it
Vantisa, can I
be.
can I ask you a question?
Yep, go ahead.
Can I ask you a question, Vantisa?
Yes, if you
How
answer
did you
mine,
come about this how did you come? Yes, I'm gonna answer your question. How did you come into this equation? Like, how did you get involved in this?
involved in YouTube, period? Or okay,
I
so
mean, in
from
this
what
situation,
I'm okay, listen.
what's your
When I
connection to this situation?
uh, my connection to the situation is you calling me out as a spy, or and from what I heard just now, out of all the Discord and everything that you just scrolled up and down on, my name came up. Why? I don't know. When I made it to YouTube,
Because I'm
as far
reading, I'm
as
reading the names of the people in the Discord. That's why your name came up. Because
I
I'm going
got you.
through the petty pocket and looking at the people that posted in the Discord, right? So when I
Okay.
go back to the Discord, as you can see, when I go back to the
Mhm.
Discord, and I'll bring it up on the screen, right?
Mhm.
When I bring it up on the screen, I'm not pointing out anybody. I'm pointing out the suspicion in the Discord, right? So when I'm
Okay.
pointing out
It's
recordings in the petty
personality
pocket
like
of this person and that person, this is what I'm reading off in the Discord, right? So
Okay.
however you took it was how you took it. But if I'm saying I'm pointing out that there was spies in the Discord, right? So I'm reading off the things that are in the Discord. Look at what this
Okay.
person typed. Look at what that
Okay.
person typed. I'm not doing nothing but pointing out facts, right?
Okay.
In
Now
the
let me
Discord.
tell you
I'm not
how I
saying who's the
became.
spy. I'm not saying who's
Okay.
the spy. What I'm saying is if somebody said that they put 4 people in the Discord to spy, right? I'm saying
Hmm.
anybody in this Discord could have been a spy.
Okay.
Anybody.
But
So
you
when people
named
say
a
stuff
few
like
of
that,
us out as spies, though, specifically, and
no,
I'll
no,
tell
no,
you
no, no,
now.
no, 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 no.
Not today, not recently, but when I
I
was in your
said,
chat a
I
few weeks
said,
ago.
I said, look at when you popped up in my chat, I said, why are all these people popping up? Because y'all had no reason to fall out with me, right? So when you popped up, I'm
But
saying,
who
oh,
said
look,
we fell
now
out
look
though?
who
That's
pops
the
up, right?
thing. That was the
Because
thing. Who said we
everybody,
fell
listen,
out?
listen,
Who said if?
listen,
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
listen,
Hmm.
listen.
And then
This
I'll
is what
answer your question.
everyone is saying, right?
Hmm.
I'm
Who
telling
is
you who said it, right?
everyone?
If Snoopy, if Snoopy is holding alive, right? And Snoopy is saying, look how many people is in my chat from his Discord that he fell out with, right? If someone is saying, look how many people that's in my chat from his Discord that he fell out with, right? And
Okay.
Vantisa
Oh shit! I can't hear you no more. Are you able to hear me? Because I'm not able to hear you, and I'm only on one device. So
yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
yeah, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't group you in that. They grouped you in that. If someone says, "Look how many people in my look how many people in my chat is from his Discord that he fell out with," and then I start going to point out the people that was in the Discord that's in her chat, you're in the chat, so I'm pointing out all the people that's in her Discord and all the people that's in her chat and the stuff that they left in the Discord. That's what I was pointing out. If you
Okay.
didn't
All
have
right.
no quarrels with that, you should have been like, I don't have nothing to do with that. I would apologize.
But
Everybody
I
knows that
stayed
I'm a
out of
man.
that. You've been gone and gone and gone until you came back, and then you started calling out the subs' names. How I came about with YouTube, period, is someone sent me a clip of Jag, and that's how I ended up on you, Jag, and then Magi came along, and then all of that. I never interacted with YouTube until I interacted in your chat. Period. I use YouTube for gardening, for hair tutorials. For I didn't even know of this world of YouTube as far as the interaction until early 2025 last year. I never knew. I never knew of any of this stuff. The thing is, once I got into your Discord, because you shared it, and everybody was already calling it CULT at that point. Everybody was already calling it
That the sister wife terms were already, all of that was already established before I even got in there. I'm a inquisitive person and a rebel by nature. I'm going to go see what everybody's talking about, the CP and all that stuff. I felt like if that was something really true, the whole shit would have been shut down because clearly somebody would have reported it. That's when I finally started seeing the little trickles of bullshit on YouTube here. Once I got in there, there was a fellowship as far as the Discord. There was a fellowship, but it was a lot of creepy and unexpected shit going on then. By the time I had gotten there, Snoopy them was already gone. I never even knew of Snoopy until I guess maybe the stuff started coming out with when she was trying to send Magi the information on you. And at that time I wasn't there to experience any of the crash out on the ladies or any at that time I was not, I only saw those from the side that I was on when I got into the Discord. So had nothing to add to or take away from Snoopy, Brandy, Maria, all of those people. I had nothing to do with that. The thing is, once things started going on further and further, you can see the honeypots and the lineups and all that. I'm a person, I'm gonna sit back and watch. I didn't expect to be welcomed once you started calling people spies and stuff like that, because that was early on once I got into Discord. Once you started saying that kind of stuff, I was like, well, who in the hell? Because one day you had called out Kiki before she did the daddy stuff. One day you had mentioned, you said because I thought Kiki was a spy at first, and I thought you had said my name, and I had probably been a week in the Discord because I was working in my garden at the time. I was just listening on the speaker. I was like, did he say me? So I didn't say shit because I'm like, to be sure he didn't say me, but I could understand if that could come off that way because I had just gotten there and I didn't know what had transpired. Either way, moving on into, that's how I got tied into YouTube, period. Now to this situation, all of this going on, no, no, and no. All I was a supporter. I felt like you was coming from a good place. You had a good heart. You were doing things. You was, spreading spirituality. And at the time, I was intrigued by spirituality too. On my wall, I thought I had even noticed that me and you had conversations on the Discord, not just me and you, but in a group of. I never sent you any messages on the back end. Once I added you onto
Never did none of
TikTok,
that.
yeah, I was there to. I even jumped on your panel. You sent me a request to jump on your panel on TikTok. I was there when all of the shit went down with the freedom forms and stuff. I was the only one on panel that came up and said, "Hey, I
Oh,
know
that's
this
what I
stuff."
said about you. That's why you got confused. That's why you got confused because that's what I
I
said about
was
you.
either
I
way. I
knew
was the
what
ultimate
I knew
encourager.
what
I
I brought
was
you up about. I knew what I brought you up about. That's what I brought you up about. So you're getting the conversation confused because I brought you up saying that anybody can be a spy. I said Vantisa has a TikTok. So I see her on different panels on TikTok. That's what I said about you. I
correct,
said
but you try to
anybody in
make
the
it seem
Discord
like
could have
I
been a
left the
spy.
Discord and took your your property and likeness and went and
No, I
flew
did
over with it
not.
to
No, I did
TikTok.
not. Never
But that's
said
what the
anything
words were
about
at
you
the
taking any
time.
type of intellectual
You said
properties.
me.
I
You
never
said me
said.
and
You
Sassy
see. You see how you
Paws.
putting. You see. Do you see how
Okay,
you
either way,
putting false trees out
even
there?
no.
Right.
Well, either
But
way,
hold
if
on.
it's
Stop.
false,
Stop
I'll
for a
take it
second.
back.
Stop for a second.
Okay.
Stop for a second.
Mhm.
We are here trying to clear up all the BS, and you're trying to
Okay.
add more BS to the equation. Do you see what you're doing? That's
I don't
words with
have to
friends. When you
add
play
to
games
that.
like that,
No,
hold
I
on.
don't have.
Stop. Look. Let me finish.
He's
Let me finish my
instead
sentence.
of
Then I'm gonna let you
demanding.
finish saying what you're saying,
Okay.
right?
All right.
Let me finish my sentence. Then I'm gonna finish saying.
Mhm.
I'm gonna let you finish, right? Because we can't talk over top of each other, right? The
Correct.
fact that you trying to attach, you keep attaching other people to you, right? Sassy Paul. I watch Sassy Paul go and create a Sassy Paul gaming, right? So when you say that Sassy Paul and you attach yourself with Sassy Paul, I know Sassy Paul was stealing different variations of ideas to go try to build with, right? Now, if you wasn't a part of that, why would you put your name in the same sentence with Sassy Paul? I never put your name in the same sentence with Sassy Paul.
You did. You
So
called
why
us
are
out
you
at the
putting your name
same
in the same?
time.
I
You
never,
called.
I
That was
never
yes. You
put you.
yes you
You
did.
just now
If you
said I
go back
called you
and
out
look,
with Brandy. You just
I no, I did not. I don't know Brandy. Why would I say that? I don't know Brandy.
okay.
I don't
So
know her. I
what?
didn't
At
say
what point
Brandy.
did I call you out? At what? Okay.
A few
What
weeks
point did I
ago
call
when
you out?
when
You,
when Darcy was in your chat and she was saying whatever she said, and I was in the car at the time and I heard and I saw it from the chat, and then you said the names in it, because I'm not finna call out no more names, because then you're gonna say I'm trying to tie. No, you said my name specifically. I had to pull the car over so I can chat. I'm like, no, 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 no. You had me all mixed up. Why would I be giving you
and
my good
we can
hard-earned
pull up.
coins to
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm
infiltrate
saying.
or to do anything? Number one, the
Vantisa,
thing is, once, okay,
Vantisa,
let me
Vantisa,
finish this one point. Let
Vantisa.
me finish this last. Yes. Can I get
Because
my
you're
last
not
point
making a
out?
point right now. You're actually dragging this out.
I'm not trying to drag it out. The thing is, you said my name, and whether I
Yes, you are.
misconstrued
That's why
or
you're bringing up hard-earned coins and all this other bullshit. Get
what
to the
I'm doing,
point of
who?
how I inquired you into this. Tell me what
You
you heard
said
me
my
say that
name.
made
You
you.
said my name. You said
I
despise.
said a lot of
You,
people's names. You're in the
I'm
Discord.
not
I'm
hollering at
reading
you. So
names
why
from
are
the
you
Discord.
hollering at
So you
me?
saying just because I
Why are
said
you
your
hollering at
name,
me?
that's
Sure
talking about
did.
you.
Yes. You
Tell me
said that
what did
I
I
was
say about you,
you said all
Vantisa?
the spies. Why are you yelling at me? Number one. Number one. I'm not yelling at
Because
you.
you're sitting here dragging this out. Tell
I'm
me
not
what I
this is
said
your
about you.
look.
You can't tell me what I
YouTube
said
or
about you. All
platform.
you're
I
saying
just
is
came
I
on here to
said your
clarify.
name. You
You're
said
not
my
gonna tie
name.
me into
You said
any of
my
this stuff
name.
that you have
You
going
said
on for
my
whatever
name.
situation you
You said
have.
my
You
name.
threatening
Tell me
people
what I
with
said about you,
cases and all.
Vantisa.
I just said that. I'm not
Vantisa,
gonna keep
what
saying
did
it
I
for you to
say about you?
misconstrue it and turn it around. It's silly, is what it is. It's very all
So how are you bringing up
it is.
cases?
Cases because y'all been saying that for the last.
Do y'all see what I'm saying? She's bringing up, how do you know everything else, but you can't remember what I said about you? But you're bringing up cases, you're bringing up stuff that was in the Discord, you're bringing up all this other stuff, but you can't remember what I said about you.
Not verbatim, and as soon as one word is out of place, you want to be, here you go, you see you guys, no, you're not going to do that to me personally. That's just me speaking from my point. I can't speak for anybody else, none of those other
Okay,
people that was
Vantisa,
involved.
I
I'm not going to.
apologize
I
if
was
I
just
called you a spy. If I called you a spy, I
much
apologize.
appreciated.
I was wrong. Everybody, Vantisa is
Well,
not a spy. She is a regular person doing regular stuff and just out
literally.
here trying to support people. She is not a spy in the Discord. I don't
Thank
know
you.
who the spies are, but she's not one of them.
Well, I'm just here to say that I am not. If that was, if I would have been way more. Did you notice how the people just pop up and disappear
So,
when
so,
shit
so let me
get
ask you this: if we
rolling?
just now
Like,
address the spy situation, why are you still dragging it out?
okay, well, I'm done
If I
here
just now
then.
apologize for it,
It's not. This is
how can
what
you
this. I
bring up
and then
something that I just now
I
apologized
said
for?
I accept
If
your
hold
apology
on,
and I
stop.
appreciate it.
So you're still holding me accountable for what I just apologized for. You still want to make a conversation out of what I just
No, I sure
apologized for.
don't, because I
So
can just
therefore, what
drop.
was the
You
apology
said
for?
Vantisa wasn't a spy, and that's it. I can drop from here on because I'm not gonna
And
allow.
that's it. Thank you. That's it. That's all. If that's all you coming up for is to say you're not a spy, then there you go. You're not a spy. You doing all this extra shit to keep yourself attached. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all do the extra shit to keep yourself attached to the situation so y'all can further keep fucking talking about it. But when somebody just come out and say, I apologize, I was wrong, there's spies in the Discord, and I might have got you confused with one, right? We all agree that it was spies in the Discord. We just don't know who the spies was. So now everybody's playing this fucking espionage of not me, not me, not me, not me, not me. Like a spy's going to come out and say, I was the spy. Like all four of the fucking spies are just going to pop out and say, it was me. She bringing up all this other stuff, but she can't tell you how I said she was a spy. She can't tell you how I said she was a spy, but she bringing up all this other stuff because we got an investigation going, because we got, investigation going on and lawyers are involved and stuff like that. You bringing up all this other stuff. You got cases that you trying to put on people. What the fuck do that got to do with you being a spy or not being a spy? Absolutely nothing. What do Sassy Paul got to do with you? Nothing. They all want to do this circle talk, but they don't want to individually get their issue out the way. Get out of here. Then when I apologize, you say, but you did this and you did it. So you didn't come up here for just to clear up that you're not a spy. You came up here for feelings and emotions. The same shit that we was telling that we didn't want in the Discord. That's all they do. They trauma bond. They attach you to trauma. And then they run out with it. Half the shit that went on in the Discord wasn't even me. Half the shit that they attaching me to, oh, you let two girls argue in your Discord. What? What do that got to do with me? What do that got to do with me? Nothing. Literally. They sit there and say, oh, Brandy this, Brandy that. Are we forgetting that Brandy was the one who had her husband call me on the phone, boyfriend call me on the phone, just to try to curse me out and argue with me, just so she can take it to just so she can try to take it to Magi, so she can try to take a recording of me to Magi. Her and her boyfriend. I didn't fall for it, so her boyfriend looked as stupid, just sitting on the phone ranting and raving and cursing at me and shit. And y'all trying to tell me that I ain't have no. This person literally tried to call when Magi said that she wanted information or whatever. All these people was in contact with Magi. Brandy was in contact with Magi. Put her boyfriend up there for a recording. Snoopy was giving information to Magi, so on and so forth. So how is it not spies in the Discord? And we literally see the bullshit that they were doing in the Discord. How? How are y'all mad at me for pointing this shit out? And we literally see the games that they're playing right here. Right here. I'm sure you've seen the live from Jag and Magi 23 hours ago. They're trying to say you expose yourself to a child. I'm only telling you this in case you didn't see it. I'm sorry. She is triggering, right? So this is the shit that I'm talking about. I didn't lie on Brandy. This is the first message Brandy sends me, is trying to say that Magi and Jag is saying I exposed myself to a child. This is the very first message that she sends me. Do we need to zoom in on it? Right? I didn't lie on her. This is the messages that she was sending me. I can go over to my TikTok and show you where she followed me on TikTok. I can go over to my Instagram and show you where she followed me on Instagram, sending me all these little messages. So I didn't lie on her. I told the truth. This is the truth right here. You see it right in your face, even all the way down to the phone call. Yes.
You're hearing me? Okay, cool. What's going on, man?
What do you mean what's going on?
Are you still talking about Golden and the thing?
No, I'm talking about the Discord. Why? You want to talk about
okay,
Golden?
cool.
I think y'all did that enough on your panel, right?
Yeah, we
You
did.
don't think you
What did
talked
you
about
think
Golden enough on your panel? Oh, okay. So
Okay,
what do
what
I
did
need
you
to say
think?
about Golden? Y'all got to. I don't
What
have
did
to
you
think
think
nothing.
about
Y'all got content. So
content?
I didn't watch it. I
You
told
didn't
you
watch it?
I didn't watch it. I did not know. I didn't watch it. I told you
Okay.
I got an event this weekend. I
Oh,
already said
yeah.
that that's what y'all was going to do. Create a situation, create a problem, and then hold a live about it. I wonder who you will have next up there. I only
You're
wonder who you would
being
have next up there.
you're
I
being
know.
really, yeah.
Let me ask you this. Is
Go.
this about getting to the bottom of something, or is this about content?
No. It's about trying to understand.
You want the
because
truth?
No.
You're not trying to understand, because the only understanding we have here is that you build content. So that's the only
Yes, I do
understanding
build
that's here,
content.
is that you like building content in the controversial Black tea sector of Black America. That's what you like building content in. So
No,
that's
because
what we're
a
talking
lot
about.
of
That's the only truth.
a lot
So
of
all right. So
controversy
what is
are
it that you're
about
trying to
me.
understand, Magic?
A lot of controversy are about me, and I'm Black Canadian. 1, 2. I'm trying to
So
understand
what are you trying to
why you're.
understand about this
I'm
situation?
telling you right now. Okay, so I'm trying to understand why you are taking the fact that a girl had a crush on you as a manipulation tactic? Are you not? You're 6'5", Ralph. You're not an ugly man. What is it? Like, are you not? You're like in your 40s. Don't you know you're hot already?
Ma'am, ask
Sir,
Golden what my
sir,
favorite color is. Ask
doesn't
ask Golden what
matter.
my favorite food is.
You
When
think
you're trying to get to know
you think
somebody, let
every
me talk.
man,
Let me talk.
you
Let me
think,
talk. Let me
okay,
talk.
okay, sorry.
Let me talk. Listen, we're not gonna do this. I respected you on your panel. If you don't respect me on my panel, you can get down. You're not coming up talking over me. You just asked the question, I'm answering the question. Simple as that. Now, like I was saying, you sitting there talking about something, oh, she had a crush on you. I'm tired of y'all playing this kitty ass game, right? When somebody's trying to get to know somebody, they inquire about that person. They ask about that person. They try to get to know that person, right? She did nothing but talk about you and YouTube. Nothing but talk about. Did you see Magi Lives on Danny Robinson? It was funny. Come over to Magi Live. Come up on the panel. Why don't you come over to Magi Live? We need you over there. She did nothing but talk about you and YouTube. She don't have a crush on me. She got a crush on you.
Can I talk? Can I answer, Ralph? Ralph, can you hear me,
Speak.
guys?
You're talking now.
Oh
You're
my God.
talking
Okay,
now.
we don't know, Ralph. I'm trying to be polite. Okay, so one, the fact that she continued to talk to you for months when there was no point and no closeness between us proved that it is not about me, Ralph. It's just that probably, and I think maybe it's because you are not a woman. She was just trying to get your attention and make you talk about something that could interest you. And
No,
one, two,
no,
can I
Magi.
finish?
No,
Oh my,
Magi. No,
okay.
no, you're coming up here just trying to make up some fanny tale story like this is a Disney
Fairy
book.
tale
This
story.
is not a Disney book. This is
What
not no damn
book?
Dando in distress story. This is not somebody. Oh,
What
so you
dental
mean to
and
tell me she was causing all these? Hold on, let me finish. So you mean to
okay.
tell me she was causing all these problems on YouTube with Snoopy and all of these other people just to get my attention? So you causing all of these problems, trying to put yourself as a Dando in distress, so I can come up and play the hero?
Maybe. Because that is another subject.
Does
Like
that
we
make
were
sense to
talking
you?
about her talking about me. Now, her going with Snoopy, you need to talk to her. What I'm saying is that um I don't know how to say this politely, but when you have a crush or when you want to F someone, you don't need to know their favorite color. Like, I don't know what to say about that because I'm just like, I really believe, and I've said that for months when I was talking about you and her back in the days. I could tell she had a crush on you. So I'm like,
Maddie, let me
yes,
ask you a question.
yes.
When you're getting to know somebody, right? Like you said, she's been talking to me for months on WhatsApp, whatever you want to say, right? But when you're
Mm-hmm.
getting to know somebody, right? Don't you
Mm-hmm.
ask them about them? Don't you ask them about them? Don't you inquire about them? Don't you want to know what they're into and what they're in, like their favorite food, different stuff like that? Don't you get to know somebody when you're getting to know somebody?
Listen, when we talk,
Or
we
you don't
never
get to
ask.
know people. You don't get to know people. You just
No, what I'm saying, okay, can I answer? What I'm saying is that I don't know exactly what all your conversation were about. I understand that you're like, oh, maybe like, don't you try to do this, that. But I'm like, but I'm not golden. So I don't know how she flirts. All I can say is
so
that
how are you up here? How are you up here making speculations for Golden? Why don't you let Golden speak
because
for
I
herself?
know.
You're up here making. Hold on, stop, Maggie.
Hmm.
Let me tell you why this is confusion, right?
Hmm.
Because you're
Hmm.
sitting up here trying to say, did you think that she meant this or did you think that she meant that? But then when I ask you certain things, you say, well, I'm not Golden, so I can't tell you how Golden think. But you're sitting here telling me to confuse the thoughts, right? So you're sitting here telling me how Golden think, but then when I ask you something, you say, well, you would have to ask Golden, right? So why don't you ask Golden what she really meant and everything like that, instead of coming up here making speculations of what she really meant? Why don't you just have that conversation with Golden, and then you can find out what Golden really meant, right? Instead of having a
For
conversation with
me,
me about what Golden really meant, because I can't tell you what Golden really meant. I can tell you what I seen. I can tell you the tricks that I seen being played. I can tell you the game that I seen being played. I can tell you that, but I can't tell you what Golden meant by playing that game.
for me, you are confusing certain things. So when you say, why did she say that word? I cannot tell you why she said that on Monday or why she decided that this was the best way to talk to you. What I'm saying is that I can tell that she had a crush on you. It was obvious, Ralph. It
No,
was not
you're
a
making an
mystery.
assumption. You're making an
No, I'm
assumption.
not
No, no,
making
no,
a
no, Magic, stop. Stop, Magic, stop, Magic. You're assuming. You're assuming. You can't tell shit. You're making an assumption based off of your observation of the situation. That's an assumption. And
She said it
that's just like
yesterday.
an asshole.
She said it
No,
yesterday. So she was
She's
lying.
saying that because all of this came out. She's saying that
Okay.
because all of this came out. So to save face, she's going to try to make it seem like she had a crush. Now, let me tell you why making it seem like she has a crush on me don't make sense. Didn't she say she prepared her room for me and whoever my significant other was, right? So that's where the lines get crossed, right? This person had a crush on me, but she knew I came with a significant other, supposedly.
She's
And
trying
then
to
y'all say
save
I got the
face.
whole sister wives club, right? Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so old.
If she had a crush on me, why didn't she just become a sister wife?
Because that's being a sister wife is not romantic, Ralph.
Oh, but I run a sister wives club though. So even if she had a crush on me, she would have to get in that idea of becoming a sister wife if y'all putting it out there that I have a sister wife club. Y'all can't have the cult and the
No.
sister wife thing and then just Golden out the blue just got a crush on me. Y'all made up
Okay,
too
that
many
doesn't
lies.
even make sense.
And
That
now
doesn't even
y'all
make
gotta
sense.
sit with the lies that y'all made up.
Okay, Ralph, one,
It
a
makes
woman
perfect sense.
that has a
Y'all,
a
Golden has
woman
a
that has a
boyfriend.
crush
She
on
has a
you.
man in the wheelchair.
Now
She has a
she
boyfriend
does.
in the wheelchair. How can she have a crush
Yes,
on me? You're not
yes,
making
now
sense,
she
Magic.
does. Now she
That's what I'm
does have a
saying. Y'all
boyfriend.
lies are catching up to y'all. Y'all
Ralph,
no, she
why
had
you
a
acting
boyfriend.
as
She had a
if
boyfriend before that.
Ralph? Okay, so
Did she
people
not
that
have a
have
boyfriend
boyfriend
before
cannot.
that?
Okay, so people who have boyfriend cannot have crushes on people. Okay, good to know. You're
Okay,
acting as if
Magic. So
yo,
she
Ralph,
has a
you refuse
boyfriend
to
and she has a
accept
crush on me, right? So
everything I say. You refute
Magic,
everything I say.
Magic.
Okay, like
Listen to what
there,
I'm
like
saying. Listen
what's
to
the
what I'm
point?
saying. Because I'm not playing this
Mm-hmm.
game with y'all no more. You can play that game with somebody else. I
Okay,
refuse. I'm
Ralph,
opting out of y'all game,
she
right?
never had a
Listen
crush,
to
Ralph.
what I'm saying. Magic,
Mm-hmm.
stop. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm
Okay.
opting out of the game that you, Golden, and whoever are playing, right? I don't want no parts of that game, right? I
A
was
woman
genuine with
says
y'all.
what she
Y'all was
wants.
fake. Magic, stop.
Okay, whatever.
Stop. I'm opting out
No,
of the game.
I'm
You
gonna
know what that's called?
stop. Okay,
You
bye,
know what that's called
Ralph.
when you force yourself on somebody that don't want you? That's called grape. That's called grape when you force yourself on somebody that don't want you. If you sitting here assisting in the grape, you're assisting in it. You're trying to force this girl on me, even though we all know that I said numerous times, I don't want her. This is not my journey. My journey is to not come out here and fall for no Golden. I've been said that. That this is not a sexual fucking adventure. Y'all are trying to make this a sexual adventure. Y'all keep on trying to make it seem like this is about pussy. That's y'all minds fucked up like that. Trying to make it about dick and pussy. That's not the only thing people think about in this world. You sitting there talking about something. Maybe she had a crush on you. Maybe she had a crush on you. Like that outweighs all of the fucking bullshit in games. Like that outweighs all of the fuckery. No, She didn't have a crush on me. She wanted a story to bring to YouTube. She wanted a trauma that she can bring to YouTube so she can sit there on your panel and cry with you so y'all can get numbers and views. My motive was to help people like I always do. When I went out on TikTok and went to Florida for the guy on the farm, when I went to the other guy in Florida, it's always to help people. It's nothing of carnal desires. This spiritual journey is not about carnal desires. Why do you think I'm out here on the farm helping? I'm using my funds to help build this. And then I'll move on to the next thing that somebody needs help with. That's what I've been set out to do. I've been doing that. So she's saying she needs help. She's saying whatever. Why are you not speaking to a man like that, dude? I'm going to speak to anybody like this. Man, woman, or indifference. I'm not being disrespectful. Stop trying to tone police people. That's all y'all want to do is run around like y'all are the tone police. You're in charge of people's volume. Turn that volume down. This is a quiet zone. You can't yell like that. Don't raise your voice. Turn it down. Quiet down. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's my voice, my vocal cords. I can raise these motherfuckers, lower these motherfuckers, or do what I want. That's the whole point of being in control of your vessel. When you're in control of your vessel, somebody else can't tell you what to do with it. You can't tell me when my voice is supposed to be high, low, none of that shit. Y'all run around and try to control other fucking people and then make it seem like it's the other person that's the problem because they don't want to be controlled. That's weird to me. Even the whole, she got a crush on, I'm 40 something, I'm 40 plus years old. Nobody got time for no kitty fucking games, no, that crush shit. That's when you was a kid. We grown as hell. You want to fuck something, say you want to fuck something. We grown. Ain't nobody got time to try to figure out, oh, do they like me? Do they want, what the fuck? We grown as hell. You want to bump? That's all you gotta say if you want to fuck something nowadays. Ain't no beating around the bush. Ain't no weird ass shit. Ain't no creating no fucking Dando in distress, creating all this weird ass shit to get no attention. We ain't what the fuck. We grown as hell. Two people got chemistry. They want to fuck. You just say you want to fuck. If they want to fuck, they agree. Y'all doing all this weird ass kitty shit. Talking about, oh, maybe she liked you. Maybe she was just trying to, maybe she was, or maybe it was all for bullshit. Maybe it was all for the fucking YouTube. Maybe it was all to get a story. That's all it was for. It had nothing to do with me. That's all they want. It's a pattern. They just keep on trying to put certain stories out there. Think about it. Magi never had no intentions of joining the Discord. She was mad because I caught the attention of OKP or because I caught the attention of Odell and Jaguar and OKP and all these other people because I caught their attention. That's what she wanted to attach herself to try to make it seem like she was coming to the Discord, all that shit. She never had no plans to come to the Discord. She was just going to say she was coming to the Discord and leave it there until I got aggravated about it and spoke on it. That's the games that they keep playing. And they think it's cute. They think that's flirting. That's not flirting. That's just you being, you know what I'm saying? They think that's how guys like, I don't know if they might have ran across some YouTubers that flirt like that. Maybe that's content creation flirting. I don't know. I'm new to this content creating shit. I don't know how content creators flirt. But if this is how content creators flirt, count me the fuck out. This is weird. This content creator flirting right here, is that what this is? I never, and you know, It's a honeypot scheme. It's a fucking honeypot scheme. If I'm a slang dick, I'm a slang dick proudly. I ain't going. Oh shit! I got to turn off TikTok. Shit, I can't say shit like that on TikTok. I forgot I was live on TikTok. Nah, but I'm just saying, like, ain't no way you gonna tell me, you know, you got a crush on me, all of this weird shit, but then you operating the way you operate. And you ain't trying to get to know me. You trying to get me to come over to Magi's page, trying to get me to sit with you and Magi. Always trying to get me to come up on Magi's page. I'm not going up there unless you go up there. I ain't going. Y'all know more about this topic than me. You should come over to Magi's page. You should come over to Magi's page. You know what I'm saying? I don't play games like that. We grown as shit. We too grown to play games like that. Cause think about it. If I would have made a pass at her, she could have said that I made a pass at her. If I would have took the signals wrong, and bit on the shit, if I would have took the bait and bit on the shit, then what? If I'd have been like, damn, I think she liked me. Let me try to push up on that. Then what you would have think happened? Then the next thing you know, she would have been like, oh yeah, he running around trying to do this and do that. He tried to get in my drawers. He tried to take advantage of me when I was drunk and high. As she would have said. So no, it's not about being adults. You know what I'm saying? It's not about being adults. Because an adult gonna tell you, like, yo, I'm feeling you. What's up? You trying to do something? Adult gonna tell you that. Adult ain't about to sit there and do all of this weird shit and then all these no, you got a kid mindset. You moving like a little kid. You moving like a teenager. This high school shit all over again. And then she get her girlfriend to come tell me that she got a crush on me. What the fuck? We is not little no more. We is not little no more. Sitting there talking about something, maybe she had a crush on you. We grown as shit. When somebody like you, they tell you they like you. Grown ass people talking about something, maybe it was a crush. What? What? When you could just say, you. When you could just say, hey, what's up? Not no damn. Maybe she's doing all of this because she might have a crush on you. Nah, we don't play them games. All these charges, fake charges being put on people, real charges being put on people. You think I'm gonna play like that? Oh, it's the fake beef. Yeah, I know. Y'all always want to say stuff is fake when somebody start exposing the truth. It's always fake when people start exposing the truth. But when y'all telling y'all lies is just seen as the truth automatically. I really don't care what y'all do with the story. To be honest, I don't care what y'all do with the story. Take it, make it seem like I lashed out on girls, make it seem like whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't even care. That shit is irrelevant. You know? Y'all welcome to do with that story whatever y'all want. It just, I'm not going to be attached to that. You know? That's just how I feel about it. I feel like if we all being truthful, then let's be truthful. If we being transparent, I'm not about to sit at a table and build a table with some snakes. I know they going to snake me. Just like that whole racist conversation shit. Just like when they try to pull me in that racist conversation shit. That's a trap. It's a trick 22. You know?
Hey,
Queen Tulsa, what you adding to the conversation?
I just had got into the chat. I don't know what is going on. So I was just letting you know that I just rolled into the chat. So whatever you're talking about, I have no clue. But somebody was trying to start a beef with you and I was like, we're cool. I just got here. Like, let me just figure it out
Look,
because I asked.
said stop
Well,
trying to start a fake beef. That's what you said. Stop trying to start a
Yeah,
fake
because
beef.
I asked Cute Mighty, I said, what did I just walk into? Because when I walked in, you were like, something about intercourse or something. You was like, let me turn off TikTok. I can't do that. That's the part that I walked in on. I was like, oh my God, what I walk in on? And Cute Mighty was like, she's trying to keep up. And so I'm just here listening.
So you
What
don't know
happened?
what's going on, but you feel like whatever it is, it's fake.
No, I think you're misinterpreting what was going on. I came to your chat. If you go back up and you see me typing, I say, oh Lord, what I walk into. Then I say, greetings, Ralph Mods in chat. Q Mighty says, hey, Tulsa.
No,
I
I
said,
seen
Q
all that.
Mighty, hey. I
I
said,
seen
what
all that.
happened? She said she's trying to keep up. Then that's when I said, Q Mighty, oh my word. And then that's when somebody else was like, look at me. And I'm like, I just got here. Stop trying to start a fake beef. That was it. So if you wanted to inform me like what was going on, what happened, I just heard you say something about somebody trying to reel you into a conversation about going at women. That's the last little thing that you said.
No, basically, um, Golden is trying to, or Maggie is trying to tell me that Golden was doing all of this, um, I guess agent of chaos stuff because she was trying to get my attention. And I said, what person goes around and becomes the agent of chaos to get somebody's attention? She says, maybe she had a crush on you. I said, that don't make no sense because as a grown person, if you got a crush on somebody, then you just say it. You don't sit there and do all of this, all of this stuff on YouTube and say you were doing that to get somebody's attention. You were doing that to get attention, but it wasn't my attention that you were trying to get. Does that make
Right.
sense?
Well, you at Golden, the lady that remember when we were on the panel, y'all didn't seem like y'all were at odds. Y'all didn't seem like nothing was going on. I mean, it was cool. What happened?
Because
Like the
I was
vibe was
doing the because I was doing the adult thing and talking to her on the back end. Like, so when Golden set me up on her panel with Nick the Mountain Goat, when Golden set me up on her panel with Jess Risa, when Golden set me up on her panel with Powwow and had my docs information on the backdrop for 35 minutes, so on and so forth, I'm contacting Golden on the back end. She's trying to play, oh, they set me up. I didn't know they were going to come up there and do that. I didn't know that they were doing that. I didn't know. They told me that they were going to help me build my page. I didn't know that they were going to use my page to attack you,
what?
right? So every time that this happened, I would contact Golden on the back end and be like, so you didn't know that this was about to happen? You didn't know that they were, no, I didn't know. They set me up, blah, 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 blah. And I didn't bring it to YouTube like that, right? Because I'm handling on the back end. I'm thinking that we're going to see some type of change on the front end. Like she's not going to keep trying this game once she sees that I'm not about it, right? But they just kept on trying different tactics. So it was like
Okay, so
once
hold
I
on.
addressed it one,
So if I'm understanding this correctly, you're seeing that Golden was using her platform to dox you for, well, she would hold a meeting at her platform and people would come up and dox you and she wouldn't drop them down. She wouldn't say nothing.
he would say she would send me a message on WhatsApp and she'd say, hey, come over to my page, like come support my page or come watch my page. Like this is from the very first time. This is why all the
Mhm.
Atlas members was telling me like Golden trying to, she's not right. She's trying to fuck you over. And I was just like, nah. Give her a chance. Everybody deserves a chance. I would want somebody to give me a chance to change. So
Right.
I'm still giving her that chance, right? Not really thinking nothing of it because I already told everybody, like, I'm not going to fall for no trap. I got this. I'm not going to fall for the trickery, right? But I just want to show her, like, I'm a real person trying to, unify and try. It's not about sex. It's not about sticking my penis in nothing. None of that. I just want to unify people, right? So I thought just by showing somebody I'm a real person in real life and I do this in real life. This is what I do in real life, the homesteading, trying to go around and build these type of sustainable situations, so on and so forth, right? And you'll see later on when we
Right.
when we have the event out there, when I go out here later on at 5 o'clock, you'll see the amount of people that gathers just for this small event this weekend, right? This is what I do in my physical world, not on YouTube lying to people saying that I'm gathering and doing this. Like, I do this in my physical world. So I thought if I show her that I'm a real person and I really do this, then maybe she wouldn't do the bullshit or try to set me up. Or maybe she'll, you know what I mean, realize like, okay, he's real, you know, so on and so forth, right? But when her and Magi kept doing the same bullshit after that, right? Where they set me up on a panel to try to get me involved with the whole racist JJ conversation or whoever it is conversation, right? That was already, mind you, this was already like pre-set up. That's why I said I didn't want to be involved with that conversation, right? Because if I'm at Golden's house and she's already showing me that she's got a problem with white people, why then would I jump on a panel and go ahead and have a conversation with somebody like that, or involve myself with somebody who I know if I point Golden out for being racist, they're going to all turn on me and make me look like the bad guy.
Exactly.
But when I was at Golden's house, Golden was showing that. A white lady knocked on the door out of nowhere. She was just trying to compete with the carpet company that the maintenance man had there. But me and the maintenance man
Can I
is two
ask you a
black guys.
question?
Golden literally
Okay.
comes and gets me from the back patio to come all the way to the front to show me this white woman knocking on her door. Because she
Jesus.
said the white woman came over there because she seen two black guys over there.
Let me ask you this. So you and Magi, y'all not cool no more?
I don't have no problem with Magi. Magi builds content for her page. If you understand, Magi builds content for her page. Magi is going to do whatever to keep on controversy on her page. She has no other way to build content besides this controversial shit that she's building. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Well,
she
this
has
is
to
why
keep
I
on
asked
doing
that.
bullshit.
This is why I asked. Is because weren't they just giving her some heat because she was engaging with people that were saying like racial things like the N word with the hard ER and things like that. And she came out and tried to act like she didn't know what it was. So it seemed like she took that story and took the heat off of her and pushed it over here and said, no, I'm not the racist, Ralph is. Does that make sense?
I can't tell you the mind of someone else. I can only tell you that even when that situation took place, I said that I do not want to be a part of it, and I do not want to be a part of any of it now. I'm not going to say anything negative about Magi. Magi worries about her page. She builds the content for her page. Whatever controversial content she can build for her page, that is what she's going to do. So I have no, if she want to have a conversation about race, that's what she does on her page, right? If she want to paint the narrative about this, that's what she does on her page.
But
We
how did
stepped
you and
in.
Golden fall apart? Y'all were just good. Didn't y'all meet up?
No, we was not. Listen to what I'm saying. I've been seeing Golden for who she was. I kept on giving Golden a different chance to show something different. Even me giving her that TikTok page was a leap of faith to say, okay, if this person really wants to build on herself or build around herself, I'm gonna give them an opportunity. Here's a 10K TikTok page. You can siphon the numbers from TikTok and get them to come follow your YouTube. All you got to do is just keep posting on TikTok, telling them to come follow on YouTube, and you can get your own following, right? That's what I did.
Yeah.
I'm saying, okay, let's see if Golden really serious about trying to, build for herself. Let's see if she's really serious about herself. Let's see if she's really serious about making a brand around herself. Right? So
Right.
I provided her with the means to do that because all she kept on complaining about was how her YouTube page got taken away. Can you imagine me sitting there trying to build and grow and do what I'm doing on the farm, and this person keep texting you, oh, my YouTube page got taken away. They took my YouTube page. They attacked my page. They attacked mama's page too. They're just attacking us and taking our page away. So I'm like, here, take this 10K TikTok page, siphon the numbers from over there, and build
10K.
whatever it is you building. I'm trying to give her solutions. Like, here, stop fucking complaining, stop whining. Here, do something. Like, here. That's what I was doing. Showing her good faith.
So So is you still at the farm, the Cobalt's farm?
Why wouldn't I be? I'm still doing exactly what we've been doing.
I'm saying, but this is my thing. They knew that you were about your. I'm just kind of lost as to how you got connected with her and gave her the 10K page, and this woman is sitting up here doxing you or having. That's. I see why you say you don't trust her. Because that's a lot to kind of take in. I get.
Let
I
me ask
thought,
you a
to be
question.
honest, I thought y'all was
Let me ask you a
cool.
question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question, right? If I was on here and I'm telling you that I gave a 10K page to a YT person, wouldn't they take that story and make it seem like that I'm favoring YT people? But if I give the page to a black woman to try to help a single black mother, nobody sees me trying to help a single black mother. Y'all still trying to make me out to be a bad guy after I gave a single black mother a 10K TikTok page to try to help them bring money from the home, like literally digital currency into your house through the form of social media. So I'm giving a single black mother a chance to create her own business around herself, telling her, hey, that page is connected to TikTok Shop. I have people that will contact you and send you the clothes, and all you got to do is model in the clothes, tag the TikTok Shop in the bottom, and people are going to buy that sundress, whatever, and you're going to get a certain percentage of it. I'm telling her it pays out every Wednesday, and then the subscriptions pays out the 15th of the month, right? And I'm telling her if you do battles over there, you can get paid every week. I'm telling her. So this was me trying to help a single black mom, not trying to get in her draws, none of that shit. Just seeing a single black mom with living with her mother and saying, here you go. I want to help, but I'm not going to come sweep you off your feet. I'm not the knight in shining armor. I don't want to spend the rest of my life with you. None of that shit, but I want to help you grow and build your own space. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It seems like, like I said, y'all were friends, y'all were cool. You saw something in there, you saw her struggling, you had means of changing that situation. You went out on a limb and you said, hey, I can sacrifice this 10,000 subscriber followers on TikTok, and you could get you an income so you and your family don't have to struggle. This is kind of like a heads up. And if you're thinking about social media, and especially TikTok, I mean, when you're talking about 10,000 followers, that's time, dedication. It's hard work. I mean, even just on YouTube, trying to get some people when they're starting out trying to get that 1,000. So 10,000 just handed to you. Um, yeah, that wasn't right. That wasn't kind. And if she knew exactly what she was doing and her goal was to take advantage of you, she's gonna get it back. You just sometimes you just gotta let people do them. And you found out who she was, but it seemed like, I mean, y'all were attracted to each other. I mean, y'all were just good the other day. I was just complimenting you. I said, I had to look back at that video and I said, Ralph is actually a good man. He was actually up there helping me talk to the lady. So that's why I'm lost. I don't know. I just thought that y'all had a good connection. Like it
There's certain
was.
variation. There's certain so basically like when I'm talking to her on the back end about certain things, then I'm waiting to see if her actions change, right? So when I'm talking to
Mhm.
her on the back end, telling her like, so if you didn't have nothing to do with this setup and you didn't have nothing to do with that setup, right? If she didn't have nothing to do with these setups, then these setups wouldn't keep happening. I'm asking her like, Golden, how many times do someone have to set me up through you before I get to cut you off? Like, how many times do I have to get set up through you before I say, okay, Golden is the door that's letting people in to set me up. In order to close that door, I got to cut Golden off. How many setups was I supposed to go through until I say, okay, Golden's the problem. How many setups? If I'm sitting there and I keep on giving a person a chance, first it was this person, then it was just Risa, then it was this person, then it was her and Powwow up there with my mugshot for 35 minutes, right? And then it was this attack, right? So if I'm sitting there saying, and mind you, that Archangel Michael, that was another person that Golden was trying to get me to go attack, saying that look at this Archangel Michael sitting up in the room with an axe, threatening me and Magi, right? Another fight she tried to put me in, right? So then this person puts me in a fight with Snoopy. This person tries to put me in a fight with this person online, right? So how many times do I have to go through bullshit before I say, you know what, Golden? This is a problem. How many?
Well, Ralph, I mean, you are a strong man, and maybe you gained, like, she gained your protection, and she's like, I got this big strong man that's gonna handle it. I mean, if I had a big strong man that I could
You know
brag
what
about
that
and
does?
bring out
You know
here,
what? You know what that does? You know what that does? That
what
makes
hell?
my big strong ass run into an equalizer. That means you got me running into bullets. That's what the fuck you got me doing. Why would I put myself around somebody whose only entertainment is me running into bullets for them? Don't even know my fucking favorite color, but I'm running into bullets for them. Don't even know my favorite food, but I'm out here running into bullets for them. Does that make sense, Queen Tulsa?
I mean, maybe she just had this deep attraction for you, and this was her way of, I mean, when a strong man is around, that's a turn on for women. So, you know, maybe she just got an excitement of you going at people. Like, oh, my man is out here. Like, anybody say something, because I'm gonna get Ralph on you. I mean, does she drink? She was probably lit or something. And that made her feel good to see you out there swinging for her. You just never know what somebody's thing is. But it seems
Manipulate.
to me like if she kept putting you in fights, it's like she liked to see you fight.
And you think that's that's the proper operation? Like I'm supposed to just keep on letting someone put me into different fights and battles because that's what her and Maggie was doing. Her and Maggie was just trying to keep on putting me in fights and battles. If you notice, Maggie would always say, what do you think about AT2? Try to make me go against AT2. Try to make me go against OKC. Try to make me go against Too Strong. Try to make me fight this battle. Try to make me fight that battle. So this is a repeated thing to where as though their entertainment is me fighting battles. Why make that make sense? That's like me. That's like when I had my son with me and he was a baby, and I accidentally bumped my head on the table, and he started laughing. Right? Should I keep bumping my head on the table to keep him entertained?
I think you probably should have had a conversation with her and gave her like an ultimatum, say,
I
if
was
you,
having conversations with her on the back end. Would you like to see the text log? I literally was telling her on the back end, like, look, cut it out, knock it off with the bullshit. I was telling her that on the back end. What are you talking about?
well, maybe she was purposely not respecting your wishes.
Purposely not respecting my wishes. Purposely not respecting my wishes.
Yeah, she was going to be committed to misunderstanding any of your grievances. So you didn't have a chance.
Purposely not respecting my wishes. Hold on. Maggie's in the backstage. I guess I'll bring her into the chat.
Queen Tulsa, what are you playing at? You want me to and Ralph to fight?
When you walk into a room, you say hello to the guests and then you make your commentary.
Hello,
Hello,
Ralph.
Maggie. How are
Hello,
you?
Ralph. Fuck off, Queen Tulsa. What are
Hello.
you trying to do? I heard about the thing about the racist. First of all, I keep on saying that Ralph had nothing to do with it. It was a trap. I didn't understand it at that point, but it was a trap against him. If you want to call someone a coon,
Why were
it's
you
on me
participating in his setup and his demise?
because I didn't know. I thought Lacey and me were cool. I
It
didn't
seems
know.
like you never know anything when the heat is
Yes, you're
on.
right. So, how is your friend? Can you tell me?
We're here because of you and your friend not being honest and running this man around, utilizing him as your footstool. And that was not right. So you need some
At your
accountability.
footstool. For what?
So are you sober to have this conversation or do you need a bottle of water?
I have a bottle of water, but I
Okay,
am
good.
pretty
So
drunk
can you
already.
explain to us why you were getting
Hmm?
Ralph into these fights and running away like you didn't know anything?
What fight did I run away from?
Ralph, can you
Maggie,
remind
you
her, please?
no, I'm not doing that. Maggie, you already responded to this. I don't have no quarrels with you. I'm not trying to bring back up
I
no
know, I
scenarios,
know.
no incidents, or remind you of anything. Whatever y'all got on y'all memory right now and what you can remind her of right now is what y'all gonna talk about. It ain't no Ralph, since you got a good memory. I'm not bringing up nothing
Huh?
of nothing. What it is, what it is. So Queen
I
Tulsa, whatever
agree.
you remember, it's what you remember.
I agree.
What
She's
are
an
you
adult. She
talking?
remembers.
What are
Go
you
ahead,
talking about?
Maggie.
What are you talking about? What do I remember? Because the only reason I came up is because of that situation, because Tulsa was trying to make a freaking narrative and I didn't appreciate it. As for Golden, you have question for me, Queen Tulsa? I can answer. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, you told me that I run away. When did I run away? What are you talking about? I cannot run
Well,
away from my own freaking panel.
apparently you drink so much and you just can't see the fact that you got to let me finish because I'd let you. Um
I'm just
I
laughing, bitch.
just
So
feel
relax.
like I just feel like with the information that I was provided, you're always in the middle of something. You're always playing coy. And when shit hits the
Okay.
fan, you are
You
you
said
going
I
to
was
let me
running
speak?
away.
Are
No,
you going to let
I
me
don't want
speak?
to hear
Because
about playing
I
coy. I
was
want to hear about
respectful
when
to
I ran
you.
away. When
Okay,
did
so
I run away?
if you can't use your manners, then this conversation is not going to go anywhere. As I was saying, you find yourself in these situations where you're starting things first, you're riding Mr. Atwood, you're over there, you're riding Jack. I mean, you done rode everybody's coattail and you just still ain't got the juice. I mean, you
Okay.
lost you gotta let me finish. You out here trying to sue people and you didn't even get your money, but you out here trying to prep up and prompt up another bitch because she allegedly got a judgment.
Allegedly,
You
the
always
judgment
stick
is
it.
on pacer, bitch.
You
It's not
always
because
no,
it's not because your bitch is
no,
in
no,
denial that you have the right
you're
to
the
be in
bitch.
denial.
No, you're the bitch.
Don't be in
I didn't
denial
call you
because
out
your
your name,
bitch
so
has
don't
to
call me
pay
out of
10K.
mine.
I will
Be
absolutely call you
careful. Be
out of your
careful with
name.
the
I
language. Y'all
fucking
gonna take away my monitor.
Oh,
Chill out
Yeah,
with the
sorry,
because I
Ralph.
language.
didn't call her
Okay,
out her
Ralph, I'm
name. She's
stopping.
got
I'm
to
Uh,
use those
stopping.
I'm
derogatory
monetized now.
terms.
Yeah, yeah, I'm stopping.
I'm monetized now. I got to be
Yeah,
cautious
yeah,
with
I'm
my page.
stopping. I'm
I'm sorry.
sorry. That was not okay of me. So yeah, Queen Tulsa.
She
I
says she's
know
drinking water, but go ahead.
I didn't say I was drinking water, baby. You told me to go drink some water because supposedly I'm drunk.
Are
So
you?
yes, allegedly. Did you just say allegedly?
Are
Is
you?
that what she's telling you to like? Is that the lie that she's telling you,
Are
babe?
you? I'm not at liberty to discuss my friend's case. We're here to talk about you, I,
So talk about
Golden,
me.
and
So
Ralph's
talk about
situation.
me. So
We'll have
talk
another
about me.
broadcast on that.
Talk
But
about me.
we're here about
So talk about me.
what
You're the
Ralph
one
is
who
talking
started
about.
talking about lawsuit.
Let
You're
me
the one who did
redirect
that.
you. Let me
You
redirect your
did
drunk
that.
ass. We're not talking
You
about
did
my
that.
friend.
So tell me, when did I run away? You're the one changing the subject for your little girl.
Why are you always talking about my girl Danny? Why? You
Because
are like, you're
you said an alleged
obsessed.
judgment. You said yes,
You
I
are
am. Yes,
obsessed.
I am, baby. I'm in love with her. Now tell me, when did I run away?
I'm not telling you nothing. You need to go get
Oh
help.
my
Help is
God,
on the
you're
way.
really useless. So
Help is on the way.
you're just throwing
Help is on the
accusation.
way.
When did I run away?
You about to fuck around and find out.
When did I
I
run
mean, you about to
away?
F around and find out.
When did I run away?
hmm
When did I run away?
You're always running away. Why didn't you stick in the mud
I'm
and really
always
tell
running
us
away, but you
and
cannot
tell us?
name one
Okay, so
example.
girl, you ask a
Name one
question and then you start
example.
talking.
Name one example. If I'm always running away, it shouldn't be that hard to find an example. Find the example, Queen Tulsa.
Girl, we want your explanation of why you acting like you didn't know what the N word meant. Why are you acting like you didn't think
I
that you
already
didn't know?
said that.
You got
Oh,
okay.
do you know
So you
about the
ask a
N word
question and then
and
you
Creole?
start interrupting. You ask a question and you start interrupting. That
Oh,
only makes
okay.
me
Yes,
believe
go,
that
go,
you
go,
have
go,
been
go.
drinking.
Go.
Because
Explain to
why
me
in the
about the
blazing
N word.
bejesus with a grown ass woman don't even have self control? You ask a question and then you start over talking. Put the drink down. Help is on the way. Dumb bitch university is in effect, but go ahead.
What do you mean? You were telling me that I don't know what the N word is when I clearly explained that in Canada, it's simply an unacceptable word to say from everyone. As for in Creole, it was reduced now as the word
So you
man.
don't mind you don't mind people saying the N word. We
No,
got
I
it.
do mind. I
It
do
could be
mind.
with the A or
Wow, I
the
just
hard
literally
ER. I
said
got
that.
it.
You don't care about what I say,
I
Queen
got it. You're
Tulsa.
cool.
You don't
You're
care about
cool.
what I say. You don't
You're
care about
cool.
what I say. That's not what I said.
You are a coon.
I am whatever the hell you want me to be, baby. So tell
Well,
me now,
Mr.
when did I
Atwood
run
let us
away?
know that.
When did I run away?
Mr. Atwood let us know
When
that.
did I? Hmm? You're in contact with Mr. Atwood?
Hmm.
Talk to me, Queenie. Talk to me. Are you in contact with Atwood?
I've always got the tea.
You're in contact with him?
I've
What did he
always
say
got the
about
tea.
me? What did he say about me? Is he missing me?
No, he said that you really hate yourself. You want,
Oh, do
you
I?
hate being a black person,
Oh
you
my
know?
God. And you hate being a man, and yet I'm not saying anything.
No, you asked me what he said.
Okay, so please tell me, when
I
did I
just
run
told
away?
you.
When did I run away?
You hate being
Oh
black.
wait, when he said that I hate being a black woman, when did he say that to you?
You
Tell
ask
me.
him. Ask him.
No, I don't need to ask him. I'm gonna
Well,
ask
why
you.
not? Why not?
I'm
That was your
asking
friend.
I'm asking the other person with
That's
the
your
wig.
homie. That is your friend.
No, it's your friend because
He
I
helped
have
you get
not been in contact with
subscribers.
him for months.
Listen,
I
he
have
helped you
not been
get
in contact.
subscribers.
I have not been in contact with him for months. So
Okay, months. How long did it take for
yes.
you to break away?
No, that's not the question, baby.
How long did it take you to break away? You knew
That
what
is
type of
not the
person he was.
question, baby. That is
You knew
not
that
the
man
question,
lied. That
baby.
man wasn't in no dang
That
on
is not
prison.
the question, baby. The
You
question
love a
is,
lie and a
when have you
scam.
been in contact with Sean Atwood? Tell
Girl, what
me.
did you okay, so I'll answer that if you tell me what you
Okay,
did with that.
perfect.
Okay,
Perfect. Go.
so if you tell me what you did with that money when you said you needed a little lawyer, I'll answer. Go ahead.
Okay, now you start and I answer.
I want
I
to
ask
know.
the question first. Go. Be a gentleman, Quintelsa. You're a
This
stud.
isn't even for me. This is for the people that
You're
donated.
a
Go ahead.
stud. Answer first. You're a stud.
Ladies first.
No, you're a stud. Man's first.
You see how you're deflecting?
No, I
And
want you
I'm
to
being
answer
so
first.
calm,
I
cool,
want
and
you to.
collected.
Do
You've
I
been
look
over
like I'm mad?
talking. You've been asking questions. Then you start answering. You're just unhinged, and I'm not willing to do that with you. I'm just not. I'm not gonna do that.
Because you cannot answer.
No, it's because I'm
Boring.
an adult and I know how to control and contain myself when I'm on someone else's panel.
Okay, boring. So if I answer half the question, because
Yeah,
I did
if
a
it's
lot
not
with
a
the
fight, it's gonna be
$1,000.
boring, and I'm not gonna give into what you want.
Okay, if I answer half the question about what I did with the $1,000, are you gonna answer?
Yeah,
Okay, great. So I went to a lawyer. I went to a firm that's called, oh, fuck, let me go look. Was it Yeah, HEER. It's a Ontario firm so that I could get help for how to sue American. So now you tell me, when did you talk to Sean Atwood?
you lost.
Okay, I lost UP, but I told you what I
You
did
need
with
to tell us why
half
you
the money.
lost.
I
You
didn't
need
do. I
no.
only used
You need
half
to
the
tell me
money for
why you
that.
lost. Why did you
I
lose?
Okay. Now we're changing question, and you have not
No, I
answered
want to know
why.
why did you lose?
Oh my
You
God,
lost against Lady Letitia.
answered the question. Oh
Because I
my
want
God.
details. Like you want details, I want details. The only thing
No,
you told
because
me,
I literally answered half the question, and
I
you're
need the
not
details.
answering.
How did you
Oh,
lose?
whatever.
Because you wanted to sue an American. Go ahead.
Why don't you answer? That is not the deal.
I'm
The
trying to
deal
figure
was
out why
not
you were
two
trying to sue an
questions.
American and lost.
No, the deal was not two question, Quintosa. The deal was one question for one question, and you have not answered. Answer.
Okay, go ahead. Ask me the question
No,
again.
answer. When did you talk to Sean Atwood, baby?
Girl, I had a dream the other night, and it was probably like it was Friday.
You talked to him in a dream?
In my head, yeah.
In my head.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
real quick. Do y'all think I can pull? You think I can pull these sneakers off with this hat? You think I can pull these
I
sneakers
think
off with this
yes,
hat?
but it okay, yeah.
Okay.
When I see the back, it's more blue,
It
so
ain't
it
enough
works.
purple in there for me.
It's
Yeah,
purple.
there
It's
is
purple in the shoes.
yeah, it's purple and blue. That could go with so many of your hat.
You don't think that go?
Yeah, I think it goes.
Mm-mm.
Really?
What's another
Okay.
option? There can be an option, but I want.
This
Okay,
good. I got
so
purple. I got on purple jeans.
Oh shit!
Purple jeans. Purple hat.
Nice.
I got on purple
okay,
jeans.
okay.
It
I
goes,
like
right?
Oh, okay.
that.
I didn't see the
I
shorts.
like that. But
I
yeah,
could,
no.
I could pull
Okay,
it
so
off, right?
you saw
Hmm.
him in a dream. That's interesting.
Yeah, but why did you think that you could sue an American and get some money? You was
No,
really you
there
was
is
really
no other question I
girl.
have
You
for
was
you.
over there banking on that money like old girl was banking on 400,000. Go ahead.
Yes, I was banking on it. I was already like preparing
And
to
guess
do like
what?
woo,
You
woo, woo,
lost.
woo, woo. Yes,
You
I did,
lost
baby. Like your
because
friend.
you're a loser,
Like your
just like your
friend.
channel.
Like your friend.
You about
Your
the
friend loves her
FAFO,
channel
honey.
too. Your friend
You
loves the
about the
losses too.
FAFO.
So your friend is a loser.
$400,000.
And she owns 10K because she
Oh,
couldn't
girl,
even come
400.
up.
Listen, your friend went out. Listen, let me tell you, your friend went out there and got a brand. Your friend went out
she's
there and
such
got
a
a new car
coward.
and thought,
But
honey, she hit the lottery.
okay. I will
Your
answer your
friend went and
question.
got a car and thought she hit the lottery.
No, Tulsa, I will answer your
Your
question
friend was
because I
banking
have a
on that
question for you.
400,000.
Okay, whatever. So I have a
Your friend
question
went to
for
go
you.
get a new car because she thought she was gonna be able to pay it off.
Oh my God. Okay, so Quintulsa, I have a question. Do you have a question for me?
Yeah, ask your friend why she thought she was gonna get $400,000 to
Okay,
pay off her car.
I can ask her if you want. I don't know if she's gonna answer me right now. So can we exchange question again?
Hold on one more second. Yeah, I guess we can.
Okay, baby. Why is your friend
No,
sending you
I don't
here?
want to. I think we're good for now.
Did she tell you not to answer? Oh, how are you, Danny? We don't miss you.
I'm
Like,
still stuck on $400,000 because I'm seeing that in my
okay, but I'm
future.
not Kimi, so I cannot answer you that. I can send her a text. That's all I can do for you.
Listen, I don't want nothing to do with a fraud. Okay,
Okay,
don't
baby.
link me with no fraud. I ain't interested in no fraud, honey.
Okay.
I follows the law. I pay my taxes. I'm
You're a
raising my
liar. You follow
children.
Danny Robertson, who is more of a fraud than
Listen,
her.
baby,
She doesn't even want to show her face in
no
court.
frauds this
That's
way.
how scared she is. She's
Don't link
so
me up with no
scared. She's
fraud.
so spooked. Oh, poor little baby. She's so spooked. She
Mhm.
cannot even come in person. She
Listen
cannot
here.
show her
Your friend,
face.
can I tell you, your friend was out here bragging about $400,000, what she was gonna do with it.
And your
She was
friend
gonna
was
give
bragging
she was
about
gonna
being
give her a
impossible
new
to sue.
body.
Remember when your friend was
Listen
bragging
here.
about being
She
impossible
said
to
she was gonna
sue?
give her a new
Do you
body, girl.
remember
She
when
got
your
her a
friend
new
kept
set
on
of debt.
saying that, oh my God, I cannot be sued. I am anonymous. I am
Girl,
anonymous. I am anonymous. I
$400,000.
am anonymous.
It
And
was
now she
sounded
has
good, didn't it?
lost. And now she has lost.
No, your friend,
She has
child. Okay.
lost. She
Listen, I
has
don't know
lost.
what's going on.
You
I'm
know
not
what's
at
going on. Your friend has
liberty to
lost.
discuss
That's
my
why she's
friend's business.
hiding on
I'm not
Patreon.
at liberty to
She's
discuss my
hiding
friend's
like a little
business.
rat. She's hiding like a
I'm
little
not at
rat.
liberty to discuss her business. I don't know what's going on. I'm just
You're the
giving you
one
my
talking
opinion.
about it.
I'm just giving you my opinion.
You are the one talking about it, and
Your
I'm giving
friend
you
was out
mine.
here, thought she was about to get $400,000,
And your
thought she was
friend was
about to get
saying
her.
that nobody could sue her. And
Your
yet, look
friend
at
thought
her
she was about to
now.
get her a new
Look
body.
at her now.
And
Look
your
at her
friend,
now. I
no, look
couldn't
at
be
your
sued.
friend.
I cannot be sued. I
Tell your
cannot be
friend
sued.
she better make
Nobody's
sure she
gonna
pay that car
win.
note.
Nobody's gonna win.
Tell
And
your
yet,
friend
look
she
at
better
your
make sure she
friend.
could pay that
Look
car
at your
note.
friend. Your friend is at that to
Tell
lose
she
her
better keep up on
channel.
them car
Yeah,
notes.
she is at that to lose her channel.
Tell
She
she
commit she has been
listen.
condemned to have
You
committed
better tell your friend
copyright
she better keep up
abuse.
with them car notes and
Hello, Queen
that
Tulsa.
insurance.
She has been condemned to have committed copyright
Listen,
abuse. Do you
if
know
you didn't
what
know
could
anything
happen to
else, I
her?
registered
Do
it
you
with
know
you
what could
today.
happen to her? Do you know what could happen?
Hold on, we got some money. Ralph, we got some
And
money on
yet
the
that
screen.
10K is still not being given.
Ralph, somebody
Are you
sent you
gonna do
some
a
money.
GoFundMe? Hello,
Hold on, we
Cookie.
gotta recognize the people that support and thank you, Purple
Appreciate the
Rain.
five. Appreciate the five. Appreciate it, Purple Rain.
Right. We got to recognize when this people is supporting him. Now, what you say, crochet head, mop head?
What do you mean, little man? So
Like I
yes,
said, your
why
friend
is your
thought
friend hiding? Why is your friend
your
hiding?
friend said
Why is your friend hiding?
$400,000.
Why is your friend hiding? Is it
Your
because she
friend got a car
lost?
note.
Is she sad? Is she crying? Did she
Listen,
cry? Did she cry? How is
your
she? How is
your
she?
friend thought
Tell
she hit
her
the
that help
jackpot.
is on the way. Help is
Help
on the
is on the
way.
way. It is. It
Yes, for
is.
her.
You
For
just sit
her.
patient. You just wait a minute, sis.
Yeah.
Tighten up your crochet.
So how does she feel that she lost though? How does she
Listen
feel?
here, I would tell you
I'm
this.
really worried for her. Like my heart breaks
She
just
feel like four
thinking
hundred
about her
thousand
sad,
dollars. She
about her
feels like
sadness.
$400,000.
And yet she owns 10.
She
Is she
feels
gonna
like $400,000.
no, she feels like
She
$390.
feels like a
No,
new
no, no.
BBL.
She feels like $390,000
My friend feels
because
like a
she
new
owns
BBL,
10K.
baby. She's snatched.
She owns 10K. So where is she? Is she okay?
Listen, she feels
Is
like
she
four hundred
okay?
thousand dollars.
No, she feel like $390,000, Queen Tulsa.
Uh,
Okay, she owns
listen here.
10K.
Tell
She
your
feels like
friend. But
$390,000
Maggie, tell
and
your
also a
friend
loser.
she need to be fresh as hell because the feds watching. Okay.
Okay, and the
Tell her
feds
be
will be
fresh.
watching your friend too.
Tell her do
So,
some donuts in that new car that she got.
oh, ooh, are you threatening her?
Yes.
You're threatening Kimi?
Tell her do some donuts in that car.
You're threatening Kimi and saying that you're watching her car for your friend, for Danny Robertson?
Oh, look at you.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, girl, you a dangerous woman.
You're a dangerous
You see
man.
how you just created a line 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You a danger. That's why you lost that lawsuit because you was lying.
Is that why she
And
lost?
that's why you lost because you was
No,
lying.
but
See how
is
you
that
was
why she
lying.
lost? I already said I will
Girl,
tell
them
you
lies.
why I
See,
lost.
girl,
I will
the
tell you.
judge saw that you a liar, girl.
So
That's
did
it.
the
That's
judge
all.
see her?
Child,
Remember
the
that she
judge said,
lost.
girl, this is a liar, honey.
You remember that she lost
Talking
too,
about you
right?
gonna sue an American. Girl.
You know she lost, right?
Oh,
You know
child,
your
you
friend lost.
dangerous.
You know your friend lost, and
You
Ralph is
dangerous.
sleeping. Ralph, don't sleep.
He tired of the lies, child. The lies that you make up,
Um,
child.
so yeah, what do you want?
You came up here for me.
Yes, because you were talking shit
So
about
Yeah, I
me.
let
never
me ask,
sent. Huh?
ask let me ask both of y'all a question since y'all
Mm-hmm.
both up here. Um, because I'm unaware of how YouTube work. I'm familiar with TikTok and everything, but is this part of YouTube right here, like just going back and forth and bickering with each other with no real means to an end or
This
a
was,
conclusion?
Yes.
you know what? This was pretty much her deflecting. She came up here for one topic, then she started talking about Danny, talking about she's obsessed with
You
her.
started
And
talking about Danny.
I feel like once she started talking about Danny, then the conversation just went left.
So let's go back to the
That's it.
conversation.
I
And
don't
yes,
want
Ralph,
to
there is a
because
lot of
Maggie,
that. There is a
you
lot
have
of
no
that on
self
YouTube.
control. You have no self control.
I have no self control. Okay, so let me control myself. Tell me, what should we talk about, Queen Tulsa?
You're a grown woman, Maggie. I need you to
I
act
know I
accordingly.
am. You don't know how it is to be a grown woman, but I can tell you how it is if you want to. I can tell you how it feels.
Maggie,
Queen Tulsa.
it's given like
Mm-hmm.
I respect people until
Yes.
they disrespect me.
Oh my
And I feel
God.
like I've been nothing but respectful. Even when you had come
Who
up, I
lied to
tried to,
you?
when you had come up and you just went left.
Who
And
lied to you?
I
Being
once again,
respectful.
see,
Who
you
who lied
see,
to you?
I mean, I just can't argue with a fool because nobody's going to
You
know who
can
the fool
argue with
is.
a phone.
So, Ralph, I tried to be
You-
cordial and
Oh,
give
baby,
you
poor
my
baby.
part, but we have an individual that has no self control once again.
Oh, I didn't make a transphobic remark. What do you mean? I've always acknowledged Queen Tulsa as the queen she is.
No, you have not. See, there's
Mm,
another lie. You listen, a lie just don't care who tell it. And you listen, every time you open up your
mm-hmm.
mouth, it just seems like a lie is just gonna come out. And guess what? I know you can't help it because baby, you got diabetes. And I hope you get that taken care of. Seriously.
Oh, that was
You
so
need to
cute.
for real, you get well soon. I'm gonna send you a card and some flowers,
Help is
girl.
on the way.
It
Is
is
that what is on the
definitely
way
on the way.
too?
Help is on the way.
No, 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 no. Help is on the way. Okay, let's
Uh,
not forget our
See,
besties
once
like
again, your
fucking voice.
obsession over my girlfriend. Like I don't.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying
Ra-
help is on the way. That's all I'm
Jesus.
saying.
It is. Help is on the way.
There you go.
Help is definitely on the way.
So yes, 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 yes.
You
What
just
was I
So
sit
saying?
tight.
Is Danny Robinson worried about other people suing her now that people can see that you know that she can get sued and you can sue her avatar? Is she worried about other people suing her avatar too?
Listen, I'm not at liberty to discuss any of her legal woes or anything like that. What I can say is just stick around. Just fasten your seatbelts, get your popcorn, get into your cozy chair, get your favorite drink, get your cigarettes.
Right, right.
I'm just saying. That's what
Say
I
that.
can say. And
Say
get
that.
very comfortable.
You saying it's gonna get interesting.
It's about to get interesting.
I like
Somebody that
interesting. I like interesting.
It's gonna get very interesting. I just feel I don't know anything, but I'm
But
just saying I feel like it's gonna get very interesting.
some things was said about my character. So I you know, I think some you know, we're gonna get to the bottom of that too. So, you know, and you know, later on we will have Levi and Shar come up since people want to keep bringing up Levi and Shar, trying to make it seem like, you
Mhm.
know, Shar got that Levi got taken away from Shar and Shar's not with Levi and all of these lies that
What the
y'all
fuck?
keep on making up about somebody else's life. We're going to get to the bottom of that and expose that also. So I talked to Levi. Levi's willing to you know, basically come up and have that discussion. So since y'all want to bring up all these things and try to, have somebody living in the lie that y'all want, let's just expose the
Help is on
truth,
the way.
and we're gonna get to the bottom of all of it. That's why I say let's have an open panel. I noticed that none of the people popped up for the open panel. I don't see Snoopy in here, even though she was in here earlier. And when I
She's in
stated that I had to
Phantom.
leave out to go somewhere,
She's on
all of a
Phantom.
sudden, when I said I had to leave out, exactly. But when I said I had to leave out to go somewhere, she tried to do a live and make it seem like she was calling me out on her live, right? Because
What?
No
she knew
way.
that I just now said I had to run out somewhere. So she was in my live earlier, seeing that I said, "Hey, I gotta run, pick up something from this church real quick, and then hurry up and went live while I was out doing something." And then when I come back, now she's nowhere to be found. When I come back and open up the panel, she's nowhere to be found, right? But these are the people who's over there trying to make it seem like they're trying to get to the bottom of it. And I was jealous because some girls wanted to meet up with the girls and they didn't want to meet up with me. Why would I be cared? Why would I care if y'all want to meet up with each other? That was the whole point
Right.
of the Discord. If you go back to the Discord, I was barely coming in there. I just was popping up in there. If you go back to the Discord voice channel, right? Because see, this is where a lot of information got lost. You can look at the petty pocket, but when you click on this AO channel right here, and then you click on this little box right here, open up the chat.
What the fuck did I
Now
just see?
all the chat log comes back that they try to get rid of. This is all the chat log of
Oh,
them
because you're
chilling
the
in the
main
Discord,
person.
right?
Right.
Yeah, this is all the chat log of them chilling in the Discord. I barely was in here. Half the arguments took place in this voice channel. I was barely in this voice channel. I would come in, see what they was doing. Oh, what movie y'all watching today? But if you look at the voice channel log, you will see. Let me see if I can bring it up bigger. This is why I say it's all bullshit. Y'all got me arguing with some shit that y'all created in the Discord. And they thought that I couldn't get back access to this Discord. You see this deleted user? This is RC117 right here. Deleted
Oh
user.
shit.
That's RC117, right? This is the shit that they was doing in the Discord. This is Van T right here, right? Green Star, Van T,
All of them are
Jane.
here.
All of them is right here in the voice channel, right here in the Discord, in the voice channel. All of them are right here. Sassy Paul. So this is why I say, like, it's ironic that none of them can say how they fell out with me, but they were so comfortable in the Discord, and then all of a sudden Snoopy goes and takes all of these people, and now they created their own Discord. Sounds weird, but okay. You see who's mainly talking, right? Van T, Sassy, Van T, Sassy, Green Star, right? Where's my conversation at? If I'm cursing people out, where's the conversation that connects me to cursing people out? Even if I was cursing people out on voice, it was still people typing that didn't want to talk that would have said something about it, right? Look, Jane, where do you see me conversating at? SOS,
Can Magi
Jane,
get
Trixie,
Snoopy on
where?
here?
I was leaving them in the Discord just to have fun. Like, go ahead. I would rarely pop up in here. Why? Darcy, look, Darcy, Van T. Yeah, this is all the people that was in the voice channel. Magi swinging and missing.
Okay, that's not me.
Masturbating and crying. Like the AI pick.
Oh,
This is what they were doing in the Discord. So that's why I keep on saying, like, they wasn't focusing on the shit that I was focused on in the Discord. All these people lying,
wait a
talking about something.
minute.
I like the knowledge that you were dropping. Where's the conversation of the knowledge at in the Discord? Where's the conversation of the classes I was doing in the Discord? None. It's all fucking bullshit. Look, ladies, I think I'm going to have to leave Discord. Ralph lost me with the Rock Nation Jag stuff, and oh my God, has been digging himself into a hole ever since. I haven't left because I enjoy late night streams with Sassy, Amanda, Van, and Jane, and wouldn't miss it, right? This is how you rally people out the Discord right here by saying that
wow.
I
Who
want
is
to hang out with
talking?
you guys, right? So
Who
this
is
is what they
talking?
say. This
I
is
cannot see,
Jenny,
Ralph. Who
whoever
is
Jenny was.
talking?
You gotta let them
Jenny.
finish, Maggie.
Oh my
Jenny
God, the
is talking.
fuck?
Jenny, Jenny is saying this, and Jane, and wouldn't miss it. But I don't want to appear to be two-faced or betray you ladies by agreeing with and wanting to engage with Danny's live. Right?
What?
So right here, she rallies the people to leave the Discord because she wants to go support Danny's live. Y'all don't see the bullshit that I'm talking about?
Yeah, there is bullshit. We all
So
know
they
RC
acting
is
like
full
they
of
don't
shit.
like her, but they really like her.
So they
Yeah, because
literally
they're
come in the
planted by
Discord,
her.
name all the people name that's in the voice channel, right? Name all the people name that's in the voice channel. Really enjoy hanging out with Sassy Paws, Van T, all the late night streaming, right? The late night streaming with Sassy Paw, Amanda, Van T, Jane, ironically.
Ralph, I cannot
Did
hear
he
you
go out?
anymore.
So do you know
I know
these
it just
people?
dropped out. It'll come back in. But ain't these
Okay.
all the people that you've seen in Snoopy's live? Ironically, all the people that you see in Snoopy's live, this is what they were doing: coming to the Discord, creating a problem, and then say, I want to leave the Discord, but I just want to know who's coming with me.
Was
The
Maggie in the
fuck?
Discord?
Same
No.
bullshit over and over
Oh,
again. I want to leave, guys, but I don't want to leave you guys here. Can you guys come with me? I want to leave the Discord, but who's coming with me? Right here, Jane. I'm leaving now. Laughter, right? Jane, I'm leaving now. Where's the problems at that they say they was having? Where's
oh
the
wow.
shouldn't it be outrage? It shouldn't be this much joy and this much happiness for a
They
group
were
that
ready
say
to go
that
on
they're
the
not
field
having
trip.
fun in the Discord. For
They
a
were
group,
ready
we
to go
was
on the
going on
field
field
trip.
trips and everything. For a group that say that they was having so much problem in the Discord, doesn't it seem like they was having fun? I'm leaving the room. Tell me when it's over. Laugh my ass off, right? Sassy Paul. All of them seem like they were enjoying the Discord. To all of a sudden pop out of the Discord as soon as Danny Robinson got a problem with me. All these people pop out of the Discord. I don't want to seem two-faced. I like Danny Robinson, so I'm gonna leave the Discord. But I want Jane, Vantisa, and Sassy Paul to come with me.
Damn, they
What?
worse than
Look,
Maggie.
I was not in the Discord. This is why I say, this is why I
What are you
kicked
talking
everybody
about? It's not
out
about
the
me.
Discord.
They are
To
worse
keep
than you.
I did that to keep this
Mm.
in the Discord, right? Nobody can go back and delete none of this stuff out the Discord. It's stuck in there now. So all of their lies, why do the Discord show something different? Everything that they saying on the platforms, all the lies that they telling, and Snoopy said that she wanted to come bring receipts today. Where are you at, Snoopy? In fact, you
Wow.
never even told us what your name was in the Discord. You never even exposed what your secret name was in the Discord. That means you
What the
yourself
fuck?
was a spy.
So how we know Maggie
Your
wasn't there?
Secret
Snoopy is not a
name.
name in my Discord. So whatever name she was
What?
using in the Discord, it wasn't Snoopy. She wasn't in the Discord with the name Snoopy.
Oh, and how do you know Magi was not in the
So
Discord? Because
we're
Magi hates
I see
Discord.
RC117. Look, been watching BJ because she's going through the Troy case. Never knew details. It's interesting, right? This is what these people was RC117. All
Wow.
these people, Imani, Sassy Paul, all these people, all of it is right there. The message log is right there. Where do you see me messaging at in the Discord, even in voice chat? Where do you see me at? Look how far we done scroll back. We don't want all the way back to 825, right? I mean to 2025, August of 2025. Where do you see me at in the Discord? I'm scrolling. You have yet to see a message from me in the Discord. This is why I say this was a bunch of people playing some bullshit ass game and just painting it on me. Where do you see the message at? Look, Sassy Paw, Green Tea, Dragonfly. Where do you see me at?
Did those people
That's why
say
I
that
say
you
they
were
were on
being
some
abusive?
bullshit. Listen
Mm-hmm.
to what I'm saying. In order for
Mm-hmm.
them to say that, I would have to been hell of a active. I would have been had to been hella active in my Discord to be controlling, to be all of this stuff. The fact that I wasn't in the Discord, right? Look, Vampy would have the balls to go up there. This is what Sassy saying, right? Oh my goodness. Vampy would have the balls to go up there, right? I didn't watch until Trees came up on the panel to get Magi. Mind you, I was not watching at this time. At this time, I was like, y'all go ahead, watch whatever y'all gonna watch. I'm not paying attention to it, right? So Sassy Paul was playing this live, playing that live, and this is what all the conversations was about. I wasn't in the Discord. Why? Because this is Darcy. I blocked Darcy out of Discord. So Darcy's messages pop up as blocked because she's blocked out of the Discord. So I got to click on her message when I want to see Darcy's stuff. See, look, Darcy's pops up. If I go to show, it's Darcy, right? Darcy, Sassy Paul, Jane. I was barely in the Discord. Vampy, something else, laughter. Oh, damn, Vampy everywhere, right? This is the conversations that they were having in the Discord. I was not in there for this. That's why I keep on saying they cannot definitively point out any problem with me, but they keep on making it seem like they had a problem with me. It doesn't make sense. Look how far I'm scrolling back. This is all of August right here. Keep on scrolling back. Keep on scrolling back. Nothing. Where am I at? Where am I at? Jane, Sassy, seem like they having a good ass time in the Discord. Same people that's over on somebody else's panel trying to make it seem like I was causing so much problems. Look like they having a great time. I'm
So I
going
have a
out for a
question.
drink.
Being that they brought
with
up
the
Danny,
BF.
were they behind a conspiracy
Look.
about Danny and No Nuts?
You say what?
Did they give you like being that they're over at Danny's? Do you think that they put you like gave you a conspiracy theory that No Nuts and Danny was like together or something? Who gave you that idea?
No. Jaguar said that No Nuts and Danny had a personal relationship and met each other in person and had a relationship in person. Jaguar said that. You got to talk to Jaguar if you want to get to the bottom of that.
Okay. Well, listen, I don't really know those people, but I'm gonna hop down. I'm gonna listen to your commentary. Thank you for having me up here. And
All
Maggie,
right. Have a
stop
great day.
lying and stop trying to sue Americans. Bye.
Bye.
Look, this is all of the chat in there. I'm trying to find when the last time I talked in the chat. I'm trying to find the last time I talked in the chat.
So I know Sassy Pass talk a lot of BS about you, let's say. Vampy talks BS about everyone. RC is clearly a plant. He was chilling with Murph before coming into your Discord, like having private conversation with Murph. And we all know that Murph. Well,
Yeah, can you hear me?
yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's why
So
I
yes,
said like
I
all
see
of it is
Mary
right there
say,
in the Discord.
Ralph,
This
I
is this
remember
is the
you
old
saying,
Discord.
okay. Do you see the Mary what? Remember saying Magi's back was too small for her body and her hand were small. You said Magi looked like she has Down syndrome. Who is that Mary person? Is she like one of the person with you?
Who?
Mary Dixon,
No, that's a
Dickinson.
troll. That's a troll.
Oh, okay,
That's a
okay, okay,
troll.
okay. Because I wouldn't have cared. That's why I'm laughing. But I'm like, why are they saying that?
Yeah, see, that's a troll. That's somebody who trying to.
Okay.
I guess when we was watching the watching your lives back then, I was pointing out the small hands in the Discord. I guess so. That's what they trying to bring up. The fact that I was pointing out that you got small hands in the Discord.
What do you mean?
I didn't say I wasn't in the Discord back then. I said I was rarely in the Discord. Like when I popped up.
And I think what you're clearly showing is that at a certain point, yeah, when you were in the Discord, maybe at the beginning of that group, I mean, it may have been about watching me and Jack, but at a certain point, it was about the knowledge, and the people prefer to talk about
Look,
bullshit. That's what I
right.
understand.
At a certain point, I'm like, can we, if y'all here for the knowledge, can, because a lot of people started leaving the Discord. People that I was sending over from TikTok was leaving the Discord because they was just messy. So a lot of
Mm-hmm.
the people was sending me messages that was from TikTok was like, hey, can you get back to the knowledge and the spiritual stuff that you're doing, so on and so forth. So I'm telling people in the Discord,
Mm-hmm.
like, hey, I don't want to trap us in this energy. I would really like to get back to the knowledge and the learning and stuff like that. And it was like they was adamant. It was like they wanted to do more of
Mm-hmm.
the controversial stuff. So they started bringing up other controversial creators like trees and so on and so forth. So the moment that they found out that I wanted to get back to the knowledge and the spiritual stuff, it's like they turned up the volume on the bullshit.
Yeah, they try to
If
make
that
it
makes sense.
theirs. No, I understand. They're trying to make it theirs and to go with the bullshit. Because, like, when you ask, is that what YouTube is? You and Queen Tulsa talking, like, going back and forth for no reason. And I was like, yes. Because there is
But
a
that's what
point
I'm
at
saying.
the end.
Even
The end is to see, because for me, when I was, let's say, bargain, like whatever the hell we were doing, me and Queen Tulsa, I can tell now that Danny was texting her at the same time to tell her which point to ask. Like, it was Danny who asked you, why were you saying the thing about do not? She didn't remember.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I
Mm-hmm.
didn't add to it, because it's like that people are trying to use my memory of the shit as to
Mm-hmm.
bring up more bullshit. So it's like, oh, tell him that no, don't use my memory. Bring up what you remember.
Mm-hmm.
Bring up what you remember, not what I
Mm-hmm.
remember. Bring up, talk
Mm-hmm.
about what you remember about the situation. They can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, they if you can't remember it, then it couldn't be that important. That's the same thing I
Yeah,
told Vantisa. If I said something about you, tell me what you remember me saying about you. Oh, you said my name. That's it. That's all you remember is I said your name. You don't know what was behind your name or in front of your name. It's just saying your name means that I'm talking shit or saying something bad about you. No. If I'm
I don't
pointing
know
this out and I'm
Vantisa like
saying,
that. Mm-hmm.
no, you don't
No,
gotta
please
know
continue.
Vantisha, but I'm just
No, no,
saying
please continue. I'm just telling
the
you.
same
Mm-hmm.
narrative is when I gave her a chance to say what was her actual problem with me. She didn't have no actual problem with me. She started bringing up other stuff, talking about some y'all talking about investigating people and y'all talking about bringing charges against people. What do that got to do with anything? If you're not the spy, then you shouldn't be worried about who's getting charges brought against them or who's going to get a cease and desist. You shouldn't be worried about none of that if you're not the spy, right?
I agree 100% with that.
That's why I keep on saying, what was your problem? What was your quarrel? And then she say, we never fell out. I just fell back. We never fell out, but and you just fell back, but you are in Snoopy's comment section, and Snoopy is saying, a lot of people from the Discord is in my comment section. Why do you think a lot of people from his Discord is in my comment section? Because he fell out with all of them ladies. And she's being one of the ladies in that chat. So if all the ladies in her chat is who I fell out with, then I'm gonna go down the list of the ladies that's in her chat. Okay, I see Brandy. Okay, I see Jane. Okay, I see Vantisa. Okay, I see. Do you get what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna go
Yes,
back
I
and say,
do.
okay, I never had a problem with Jane, never fell out with Vantisa. So why is they making it seem like I fell out with these people? And these people ain't speaking up. It ain't like Vantisa was over there saying, hey, I never fell out with him. I never had a problem with him. Nobody's speaking up saying that they never had a problem with me. Everybody just in the chat like, uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. But then when I
Yeah, they're
bring it up,
creating like
then they want to say,
yeah. They're, for me, like it's like you're saying, it's like they're creating a storyline or a personality trait and put it on you so that everyone can repeat that personality trait without having any proof. It's just common knowledge. You know what I mean?
echo chamber.
Exactly. But then after that, that echo chamber, when it starts to be like almost like obviously that's what it is, then everyone else starts saying, well, obviously that's what it is. That's the thing I really hate about that shit.
But none of them did the work themselves. None of them want to look
Mm-hmm.
this stuff up themselves. None of them went and seen and said, "Oh well, technically he was out at Cobb's Landing before he even went to the farm in Michigan. So if he already was at Cobb's Landing, that means he already had a situation going on before he went to the farm in Michigan. So how was he a squatter if he already was out at Cobb's Landing saying that he was going to build there? And now we see him back at Cobb's Landing, building at Cobb's Landing. Nobody's putting those two and two together.
Do you know?
Nobody's
Because I
looking
know
at.
you didn't watch my live with Golden, right?
No, I did not watch any lives
Okay,
with
because
Golden
I was
because I
I was
already knew
saying,
that that was going to
no,
be
no,
the
no, no, no.
spinoff
Listen
for
to
that.
me. No, Ralph, listen to me for 5 seconds, I promise. Because one of the first thing I told, and you can ask people in the chat, was they're trying to build a storyline. That's why 82 was here. That's why all of them are doing that. They're building a storyline that Ralph is a brokey and he is trying to get money from people and using people. So now with Golden and her mom doing oh, I'm going to send you money. And then after that, going and live and being like, I can only help you spiritually. It reinforced that narrative as if I didn't say that. I said, I understand why he would react that way, but I sincerely believe
And it
that
wasn't
it
it
was,
wasn't like it was a donation though. It wasn't like it was a donation. See, I had went to Golden and them's house and I had sold her mom some of the bracelets that I sell. So I gave her mom a couple of bracelets. I was like, just, when you get the money, just don't worry about it. When you get the money, send it when you get it. So, and I left a bag of crystals
Mhm.
there. So Golden
Yeah, I know,
contacted me like, oh, how much you want for these crystals? And mom just got her check. She wants to pay you for the bracelets that she sent, right? So that lets you know right there it's not a donation. It's not a $10 donation. You bought something off of me and you're paying me for the product that you bought. But when they're typing in the chat that they don't have it like that, I'm not going to sell something to somebody that don't have it like that. Why am I taking money from somebody that don't have it like that? So I sent the money
exactly.
back and I was like, take care of what you need to take care of and let the universe take care of the rest. You know what I mean? I sent the money back as to say, like, you're a single mom. Either if I take the money, you're going to make it look like I'm taking from a single mom. If I don't take the money, you're going to make it look like I'm disrespecting her or being disrespectful by not. I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. Like, it's weird as shit, but I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't, because I sent the money back because all of the crying, right? If I'm asking for donations and this person keep on typing in, I could support you. I could support you spiritually and humanly, but I can't support you financially, right? But on the back end, you talking about some mom's going to send you some money, blah, 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 blah. So on the back end, you fronting like you going to support me financially, but on the front end, you making it seem like you need all the finances. All right, so here, keep your $10 and let the universe take care of what I got going on. They didn't want to do that. They wanted to try to paint it out. And that's why I said it was multiple setups in this. It was multiple setups. If you read right here, look, I think me, you, and Imani should talk. I'd like to call you later and have a deep conversation with you from the heart. This was about Imani. Calling me, asking me about Imani. That was it. Setting me up with the dog, right? I understand exactly how you feel. This was after I told her that she set me up on her panel. She said, I understand exactly how you feel. I'm not trying to hurt you or line you up or any of that. And then she sends me the picture of this dog talking about something. This is the puppy that I was trying to give you, right? Trying to play on that string, right? The caring part of me, right? Just trying to play on the caring part of me, right?
Ralph?
None of this. She say, I can't understand none of this, Ralph. Everything was just fine. Now all of a sudden we're in this negative place, right? I kept on telling her, I don't want to play this game. It's bullshit. I know you're playing. I know you're gaming. You know what I mean? I know you're playing a game right now, but she still kept on No matter how many times I gave her a
May
chance,
I
she still kept
offer
on wanting
a
to play it.
alternative? Because that's the thing with me. Maybe that's my weaknesses.
Look,
Maybe it's a
look,
strength. Can I
Maggie's
can I
live,
say
roasting
something?
Danny
Okay.
again. LOL. It's actually pretty funny. Like, and then here comes the flying monkey. I thought y'all had a whole debate on that flying monkey shit and talking about monkey shit, right? So this right
Yeah.
here, what it say? Everything will be how it is meant to be. Namaste on doing TikTok live at the moment, right? I said namaste. I'm doing the TikTok live at the moment, right? All of my
Mm-hmm.
responses were short and honest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't play the games. Look, I'm live now doing something a little different, taking a small break from politics. It's a bit depressing and makes me mad, whatever. This is all she kept on talking about. That was it. That
But
was
do you
it.
see the
Always
amount of?
YouTube shit. Look,
But I have a
Snoopy.
question. Can I have a question for you? Can I ask you a question?
Sure, sure.
Thanks. Thanks. Because like I said, you can go watch my live and you will see what I actually said. Like I swear to you, I said what I literally started like that. Okay, so yeah. Um, were you more receptive to her messages, like texting her more when she was talking about like Snoopy or me or stuff like that?
No, I never
Okay.
responded to any of those texts. In fact, when she talked about, look, when she talked about y'all, I ignored it.
No, aren't you in green?
I ignored it. When she talked, I
No,
ignored it.
you
When she
did
talked
not.
about y'all, I
You did
never
not.
responded. Look,
We see the green. What I mean by that is that you don't respond to her all the time. But when she talks about me or Snoopy or YouTube, you can sometimes you send her one word.
I never responded to that stuff. Look at
I see
let's
you
go
in
about
green.
I'm showing you in green, Maggie. Read the shit. Don't just go by the picture of a response.
I'm
Read the
joking.
shit,
Oh my
Maggie.
god. I
Read
was
the
it
shit.
was a
Read it.
bantering. It
Read
was
it, Maggie. Read what
bantering.
it
It was
says. Don't just say
bantering.
I see it in green. Read the
It was
shit, Maggie.
it was
Read it.
bantering. It was
Do it look like
bantering.
I'm
I'm
responding to
joking.
y'all, or do it look like I'm telling them about TikTok? Read the shit,
Ralph.
Maggie. Read
Ralph.
my response.
Okay, I will. I will. Okay. Relax.
The
And you're
fuck is you
showing the
talking
number.
about?
You're showing her number. It's gonna be
You know what,
removed.
Magic 5 is over with. I see now that you're deflecting. I see
No,
now that you don't want to stay on
the
topic.
number.
I see now what
Oh
you're
my
doing,
god.
Maggie. You have a great day. Changing the goalposts, just like fucking Queen Tulsa was doing. Just like Queen Tulsa was doing, changing the fucking goalposts. Every time every time I show her the bullshit and shut one thing up, she changed the goalpost for something else. Change the goalpost, change the goalpost, change the goalpost. Anyway, we got an event going on outside. I'm gonna get out here to the event. I'll be going live from the phone. If you guys want to come back, come on back. I'm gonna go live from the phone and go enjoy myself out here at this event and everything like that. Hope you guys have a nice day. You see, we try to get to the bottom of it. Obviously, it's not about getting to the bottom of it. It's about building content. I can show you time and time again where I ignored the responses, did not give no responses. The responses that I was given was a grand rising, hope everything is well, so on and so forth. I never responded to the Danny stuff. I never said, tell me more about what's going on YouTube. I never responded to it. So for Magi to get up here looking at the responses and still trying to make it seem like I responded to that shit, it's weird to me. It's weird. It's like they keep wanting to beat around the bush. They keep wanting to beat around the bush. I'm showing you the responses. I'm showing you my messages. Mine's was greetings. Mine's was how are you? Hope all is well. Love is love. Love is like cut it out. Cut it out.